We're live here on the San Francisco 49ers Report by Chat Sports. Chase Sr. here with you. This game about to get underway between the Niners and the Los Angeles Rams, two very banged-up teams inside the NFC West. The Niners dealing with a lot of injuries, especially on the offensive side of the football, without the likes of Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle. And the Los Angeles Rams also very banged up as well. After a touchback, the Niners will start this game offensively at the 30-yard line. Niners will run it with Jordan Mason. And on the first play from scrimmage, that'll be a pickup of about 6 yards. So a positive play there for the Niners. Trent Williams a little bit slow to get up, but he will get up. He'll get to his feet, and the Niners will be looking at a 2nd and short here. This Rams team has one of the worst defenses against the run in the NFL, and because the Niners are short of firepower on the offensive side of the football, I think San Francisco's game plan here should be to run it a lot. Purdy, play action, fakes the handoff to Mason, lets it fly, left side, pass is caught. Brandon Aiyuk with the grab at midfield. I think there may have been a late face mask there, which could be 15 yards on top of the big play from Purdy to Aiyuk. So 2 plays, and the Niners are going to be deep into Rams territory here. 600 people watching live. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Thanks for being here with us for our Niners-Rams watch party on the 49ers Report. Good shit, bro. Yep. Cool. Look at us. You go Jerry Rice whenever you want. And was there a late hit on Brock Purdy as well? Oh, a low hit to Purdy as he delivered that ball to Aiyuk. So there was a low hit to Purdy, a face mask on Aiyuk, a big run to Mason on the first play, big throw to Aiyuk on the second play, and now the Niners already have the ball 2 plays in at the Rams' 38-yard line. Purdy, 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 38. He's in the shotgun. Jordan Mason to his right. Aiyuk and Jennings to the right as well. Jennings taking over the outside wide receiver duties without Deebo. Empty set for Purdy after the motion. Has all day. Checks it down. Jennings, pass incomplete. Jarred loose there as Purdy hit Jennings on the check down. We have more than 1,000 people watching. Bowtie Chaplain typing those SFs. We had a $5 super chat come in as well. We'll get to that momentarily. Second and 10. Split eye for the Niners. Pitch play left side Mason. Blockers out in front. Grabbed around his neck. Didn't matter. Keeps the feet churning. That'll make it a 3rd and 3. Third and 3 for the Niners. Type those threes. Ball at the 31. Niners need to get to the 28. Third down offense. Been a little bit of an issue for San Francisco. Jennings in motion from right to left. Purdy. Handoff. Mason. First down and more. Stays on his feet. He gets turned around by a defender, but not before he's inside the 25. First down Niners. Type those ones. Yep. Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator for the Rams. Kyle Juszczyk in motion from right to left. Jennings and Aiyuk to the left. Purdy, another handoff to Mason. Barrels forward, gain of 4 or 5. First quarter sponsors for our Niners-Rams watch party. Game Time, and Prize Picks. If you're looking for the best seats at the lowest price guaranteed, download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. First purchase only. See the view from your seat before you buy so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. And then Prize Picks, our other sponsor. Biggest daily fantasy sports app in North America with over 5 million active members. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Brock Purdy, he's going to roll right. He's going to look, survey the field. He's going to check it down to Jordan Mason. Makes a man miss. Picks up another first down for the Niners. Type those ones. San Francisco inside the red zone here. Purdy was moved off his spot, did a good job buying time, and then Mason did a great job of making the defender miss. Seven play, 62-yard drive for San Francisco here. Ball at the 13. Isaac Guerendo in the game for the Niners. Purdy fakes the pitch to him. Looks left. Throws into the end zone. Wide open. Pass caught. Jauan Jennings. Touchdown Niners. A 70-yard opening drive for San Francisco in which they march right down the field. Capped off by a Jennings touchdown catch. Fake pitch to Guerendo. Purdy looked left, went right, and Jennings was wide open. And because Purdy looked left, that shifted the defense's focus to that side, and that's as easy of a throw and a catch as you will find at the NFL level. Extra point up, extra point good. San Francisco. Surgical drive there for the Niners. A good hybrid of some pass plays and some run plays. Jordan Mason featured a lot. And then Jauan Jennings on the receiving end. Nearly 1,800 people watching. Show me those TDs. How's everybody doing? We did get a $5 super chat which came in. And then Cerebral Assassin with the $10 super chat.
Here is Cerebral Assassin with the 10. Oh, liking the hats.
Cerebral. Chase Bro, do you guys sell those hats? I totally wear it to bring more peeps to the show. So, we're going to do something down the road with these hats, and it's going to be a really good like super chat deal where if somebody sends in a 50, we're just automatically going to send you a hat. So, we just got these made, and we're going to make a lot more. So keep an eye out for that, Cerebral Assassin. And it's going to be a part of the show moving forward where maybe we'll also have some 49ers Report hats as well to spread the word. Branding, obviously, very important. Words of wisdom, a $2 super chat, LFG. And then still celebrating my 50th, put the 50 on the scams. Hell yeah, brother. Jenny Wolfie with the $2 super chat. A surgical and efficient drive for the Niners.
Kelly with a $10 super chat. Look at that, they're just flying in right now, baby. So we had the 2 from Jenny Wolfie. We got this today, and now Kelly. Touchdown, not even 5 minutes into the game. We're going to be fine the next few weeks. Hey, if that drives any indication, looking real, real good. They just. The Rams defense, I'll tell you what, not good. Their offense, usually good, but they're all injured.
They're all very banged up. I'm going to throw in that Brock Purdy to Jauan Jennings touchdown throw. Anybody who gives me a retweet, I'll give you a shout out here on X. Link is in the chat right now. Give me a retweet. Gump Wolf with another 5. Kelly, I love the Grateful Dead Niners logo. I have to get a shirt. Touchdown not even 5 minutes into the game. We're going to be fine next few weeks. Yeah, Jake was able to read those out. I had to send out that tweet. And then Gump Wolf with the 5. LFG, High Faithful, Chase and Chip. What's good, Gump Wolf? All right. After the touchback, Rams start at their own 30. Stafford, he'll run it to Kyron Williams. Positive play there. Gain of 5 for the Los Angeles Rams. We're already up to $42 in Super Chats.
Here's Juan Feliciano Jr. with a 2. We got a 2 from DZ Live Media as well from Bakersfield, California.
DZ Live, thank you so much for that. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat as always. 2nd and 5. Stafford going to check the play at the line. He's going to put in man in motion from left to right. Lone tailback is Kyron Williams. He'll run it to Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. So a big 3rd down coming up here for Los Angeles.
It's 3rd down. Get loud in the chat. Let's go. And shout out to John Hunt with a 5. First-time Super Chatter.
We love our first-timers. Talanoa Hufanga is in the game for the Niners. Love Brock from John. Stafford will drop back. He'll throw it. He gets pressured. He escapes. He throws it. Incomplete. No flags. Niners able to break down the pocket for Stafford there. That forced him off his look. And then he threw incomplete on that 4th and 2. 3 and out for the Rams. Ideal start here for the Niners. So much red at SoFi Stadium, otherwise known as Levi Stadium South. According to Vivid Seats, 62% of the fans on hand expected to be going for the Niners. Nick Bosa, who is questionable with a rib injury, he got pressure on Stafford. Rams will punt it away. Back to receive. Jacob Cowing takes it at the 14. Makes a man miss. Runs toward that near sideline. It's a nice little pickup for Cowing. He has some wiggle. And we could see the rookie in this game without Deebo Samuel. Don Jam, $10 Super Chat. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's do this. Give some shout-outs to the people. Really have to use the bathroom. And I will be right back. We've been live since 11 a.m. So be patient with me. I'll be right back. Thanks.
And shout out to Triple V Gaming with the 5. Quest for 6. Bang, bang from Texas. And we're also in Texas over here. In good old Dallas, Texas. Where you from, Triple V? And then AC. AC with the $10 Super Chat. Sending good vibes all the way from Miami, Florida to the best of the best, my San Francisco 49ers. Thank you, AC. We're already up to $68 in Super Chats right now. And we went live right as the game started. That's great stuff from y'all. We have 2,200 people hanging out. Let's get that like number up. 343 likes. Can we get to 500 likes right now? We can get even more people in here. It's awesome. We already have over 2,200. If you've liked the video already, and when you like the video, type me and I'll give you a shout out. Who's liked the video here? Where my real ones at, baby? Also, rocking the Jerry Rice jersey today for the stream. And we will be giving away a Jerry Rice autographed jersey to our largest individual super chatter. Look at the chat going right now. A. Edwards, KKT, Cookie Monster, Terrence Robinson, Cerebral, Ernesto Ojeda, Jeremy, 49ers are him, Tyreek, Brandon Avila. Look at this. Tony, the Bowtie Chaplain. Who else do I see? I see Roddy Cal. R.I.P. Jerry West, yeah. Didn't mean to name drop Jerry West. Time and the Buckeye, our moderators in here. I see Words. What's up, Words? Colton Smith, Triple V Gaming, Melvin, Trace, Arabella, Bush Wrinkle. Jake likes big TDs too. I like when the Niners are getting those big TDs, I'll tell you that. Terrence Robinson, Joseph Kelly. As we're almost at 500 likes, I'm going to give you all first beer cheers of the day for that, for getting us up to 500 likes. Shout out to all the real ones. Manuel's in El Paso, Texas. Roddy Cal. What up, Ed? Joseph? Yes, sir.
All right, Jennings in motion from right to left. Purdy will pitch it to Jordan Mason on that left side. He is wrapped up and thrown down immediately. That'll be a loss of a couple. And so 2nd and plus here for the Niners. They'll call it 2nd and 12. Purdy is in the gun. Motions Juszczyk into the backfield, so split backs for the Niners. They'll run it again with Jordan Mason. He'll get some of that yardage back, pick up a 4. Mondo Listraka with the 2. 3rd and 8. Purdy is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, Jennings and Aiyuk. Purdy takes the snap. He uncorks a long ball deep downfield. Intended for Aiyuk just beyond his grasp, but there is a flag on the play. Far side of the field near the 50. Purdy just missed that. I thought Aiyuk was going to run under it. Holding on the defense. 1st down, Niners. Yeah, I thought it was PI too.
We got a first-time super chatter, Nick. Nick Majka
Is a first time super chatter. Thank you so much for that, Nick.
Jeff with a 10. Jeff Mertes.
Purdy will fake the handoff to Mason. He'll throw near side. The Brandon Aiyuk pass is caught. That's a gain of 7, but another flag. I think it's going to be an offensive lineman downfield here. Going to be a 5-yard penalty called on Dominick Puni. And it'll be 1st and 15 for the Niners here. Ball back at the 25 of the Niners. Juszczyk in motion, empty set for Purdy. Looks center of the field, moves off his spot, directs somebody upfield, throws it upfield, intended for Brandon Aiyuk. Is that PI? How many times do we see a play where a receiver tries to come back to the football on a poorly thrown ball and the receiver gets the call? But Aiyuk didn't get it there? Now, it was a play improvisationally by Brock Purdy here, and he flagged Aiyuk upfield. He took a hit as he threw, so I think that caused him to throw it inside. I'm not going to lie. I like the look of this pass game without Deebo Samuel. It's just a little bit more traditional. Ronnie Bell in motion from right to left. Purdy, play action. Throws over the middle. Pass caught Jennings to the 50, 45, 40. Jennings with another explosive play. 1st down, Niners. How about how this Niners offense is looking? Oh, beautiful throw by Purdy to thread the needle there to Jennings. Jennings is having himself a day. Ball at the 41 of Los Angeles. Purdy under center. Mason the tailback. They'll run it with him up the middle. He's stuffed after a gain of a half yard. Anthony DeLeon. Hey, let's make a deal with the homies. $50 super chat I'm shotgunning right now. $50 super chat I'm shotgunning right now. Let's run it up. Let's have a day. Let's get it. What's up, Niner family? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Good to see you. Anthony DeLeon. ADL, my dog. Jared Verse with a couple of really good plays in this game so far. $20 gets you in the running for our Niners Report football, by the way. 2nd and 9. Purdy puts Aiyuk in motion. Little pop pass to him. Tries to get the corner. And he can't. Only a pickup of 1. So another 3rd and long here for the Niners. Who wants to be our moderator today? Type me. Who wants to be our moderator to block the bots? You have to be here all game. You have to be here all game to block the bots immediately. All right, a lot of people typing me. 3rd and 8. Play clock at 3. Purdy gets it off. Moved off his spot. Buying time. Launches downfield. Caught by Jennings. What a throw. What a catch. Toe drag swag along the far sideline. And the Niners are in the red zone. Was he able to stay in bounds the entire time? Oh, he was out of bounds and came back in. So this will be an illegal touching. But Purdy put it up for grabs for Jennings, who made a great play on the football. Wait, you negate the illegal touch because of the illegal contact downfield? Is that what they're saying? Oh, so there was an illegal touching downfield. Then Jennings came back in bounds. So is that play going to stand? Or is it just the automatic first down here? I think Sean McVay is going to challenge this. What a confusing play. Chip, we've seen 2 plays today that we've never seen before in football. And that's one of them. The thing is, when he came back in bounds, he did get 2 feet down. So, okay, incomplete pass, but as I had theorized, because of the illegal touching downfield, that penalty will make it a first down. So Brock Purdy's pass to Jauan Jennings, incomplete, but the penalty results in first down yardage.
Shout out to Electra Babe, sent in the 2.
Electra Babe with the 2. What did she say?
Real ones are here. Bang, bang.
Thank you, Electra Babe. Did we show that? So 1st and 10. Ball inside the 35. Purdy throws left side, intended for Ronnie Bell. And another flag on the play. Electra Babe, we were unable to pop up your super chat for whatever reason, just to system malfunction. And then Lee Rivera, a $50 super chat. Get it, Chase. Quit looking sober. Bang, bang. All right, I'll do the shotgun for you. Trent Williams called for a hold, I think, off the edge. So 2 penalties for 15 yards already for the Niners, 3 for 25 for the Rams. And a super chat coming in for Lee. And we'll give Lee 5 tickets for the Niners Report raffle. Football. 1st and 20. Ball at the 43. Empty set for Purdy. He'll clearly throw it here. Lofts one downfield to Eric Saubert. And the pass is caught. It'll be 2nd and short without George Kittle. Eric Saubert getting in on the action. Purdy is really spreading the football out here. He's already hit Saubert, Aiyuk, Jennings, and Mason. Also intended a pass for Ronnie Bell. So I like the evenly distributed passing attack for the Niners. Kyle Shanahan isn't having to force feed one guy the football. Purdy will throw it again on 2nd and 4. He threw it behind Aiyuk. Probably still should have caught it, but Aiyuk was coming out of his break and he dropped it. Yeah, that's a drop for Aiyuk, but it's a throw that Purdy should deliver a little bit more accurately. So I put it on both players there. But again, you're making $30 million per year. You got to make that grab. 3rd and 4. 8-play, 50-yard drive lasting more than 5 minutes for the Niners. Empty set for Purdy. Trips left to right. Purdy takes the snap. Looks right. Throws downfield. And another flag. I think Cam Curl gripped up Aiyuk coming out of his break. That should be another 1st down. For Lee Rivera's $50 super chat, here's the shotty.
We also just got a 5 from Ike Alafu. Strike gold today, baby.
Penalty on the Rams. 1st down Niners. Type those ones. Yeah, right at the top of the route, Aiyuk was held. 1st and 10. Ball inside the red zone. Spotted at the 13. Carry goes to Jordan Mason. He darts right side only for a pickup of 2, maybe 3. And this is the Game Time Red Zone. Download the app, create an account, use the code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. I was able to get in the door for an affordable price for Tennessee, Oklahoma last night in Norman. 2nd and 7. Unbelievable how many fans there are at SoFi. It's not unbelievable. Sometimes that's a bad word. It's awesome. Aiyuk takes the ball from Purdy. He's going to get down to the 2. Purdy with the quick trigger throw to the left side to Aiyuk. That's a 1st down for the Niners. 1st and goal from the 2. First and goal from the 2. Time Man, are you going to be here all day? I saw that you're the moderator. Another super from John Hunt. Time for another touchdown. Amen. 1st and goal for the Niners. Ball spotted at the 2. Jauan Jennings in motion from right to left. Pitch play. Mason stuffed. That'll be a loss of at least 1 there. Rams anticipated run. They got run, and they defended it well. Second and goal coming up for the Niners. $11-play, 73-yard drive for the Niners. Few more yards to get into the paint. Purdy under center. Handoff. Mason. He's corralled again. Only a gain of a ½ yard, so 3rd and goal for San Francisco. Niners electing to run it on back-to-back plays. And that brings up a 3rd and goal. Type those 3s. The real ones know. More than 4,000 people watching. 6 rushes, 6 passes on this drive. Ball spotted at the 4. Jennings and Aiyuk to the right. Ronnie Bell in motion back to the left. I thought the Rams may have been offsides. Purdy flushed. Purdy throws into the end zone. It's caught again by Jauan Jennings. Touchdown! San Francisco! Purdy out of structure, able to create with his legs. And Jauan Jennings has 2 touchdowns already here in the first quarter. San Francisco! And a great job by both Aiyuk and Jennings to run with Purdy after he broke contain. Jake Moody, extra point is good. It's 14-0. Show us those big old TDs.
I want to see the chat filled with them TDs, baby.
Kelly with the $20 super chat.
Kelly. Brock Purdy, the touchdown machine. What a start for the Niners. And thank you, Kelly, for the 20.
First quarter sponsor, our friends at Game Time. If you want the best seats at the lowest price guarantee, download the Game Time app. Yesterday, I spent the day in Norman, Oklahoma for the SEC opener between Tennessee and Oklahoma. Tennessee able to get the victory, and I put the Game Time app to the test. I waited until the last possible moment to get my tickets, and for under $200, I was able to have a great view, a great seat, and the lowest price guarantee, thanks to the Game Time app. And I saved $20 off by using the code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS. Terms apply. First purchase only. You can see the view from your seat before you buy, so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. You can access the tickets right from your phone. So I walked up to the ticket gate, gave him my phone. That was it. Very easy to use. I also love how this app looks and how easy it is to use as compared to other ticketing apps. Look at how interactive this is. And you can see the view from your seat here, or if you're very particular about where you want to sit on a particular yard line, that is an option as well. So download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code CHATSPORTS. Terms apply. First purchase only. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Game Time Picks makes it easier to find tickets to a Niners game, but also concerts, comedy shows, theater shows, and more. All of that information is down below in the comment section and in the description of this video.
What a start to this game for the Niners. What a start here. We're up to 183 in supers. Here's our super chat menu. And we've already had a few people send in 20s. I think we had a 50 from Lee. So you're all getting tickets for our 49ers Report football. MVP today gets a Jerry Rice signed jersey. So let's get active, baby. Let's get it popping here today. Seems like this one might be a party. Already up 14 zip. We did also get this $2 super chat from Jeffrey Scott.
Jeffrey Scott, thank you for that. Remind me again who said at the beginning of the year, Jauan Jennings needs a big year. Well, he's having a big season to start. Stafford, stretch play, left side, Kyron Williams, a good pickup here. That'll be a gain of about 15. And Kyron Williams tackled by Talanoa Hufanga, who's on a pitch count today.
Here's that 5 from Black Mask. that Chase read out.
Stafford under center. Another handoff to Williams. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards there. Rams with the ball right on that Rams logo. The Baltimore Ravens are up 14-3 on the Dallas Cowboys. That's lovely.
Words of wisdom with a 2.
What's up, Words? Chase, my son Luke says, Rams are poopy heads. Yes, they are. Beat the Lambs, beat the Rams. Ball at the 49 and beat LA. 2nd and 4. Stafford under center. 3rd straight play where he's under center here. 2-2 Atwell in motion. Another handoff to Williams. He's stuffed. A gain of 1, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Marcus Mason, thanks for the coverage. Thanks for being here, my man. $8 away from 200 in Super Chats. Here's words of wisdom, by the way, with his wife Ava rocking the Chat Sports shirt in Vegas. How awesome is that? And the Rams on this 3rd and 2 are going to call a timeout. So Brock Purdy in that first quarter, 8 of 11, 8.7 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, and a rating of 138.6. So Rams don't call a timeout. Bad job by me. Keep an eye on the clock, Chase. And they don't call a timeout. We go to the second quarter with the Niners up 14-0. A look at our subscriber count. We are approaching 142,000 subs. So hit that sub button right now for the best Niners coverage on YouTube on a daily basis. Oh! Scott Turner, a $200 super chat and a San Francisco. Scott. That's awesome, man. For the Niners. Or for She-Niners. I mean, we have the faithful ladies out in the building. Jenny Wolfie. And others. Alicia. Where are the Niner ladies at? Yvonne Garnica? Where are the Niner ladies at? Electra Babe, Michelle H., Jill Herrera, Selena, Alicia, Elizabeth Lucero, Patricia. I'm not sure where Jeannie Wyatt is. It's been a while. Sean Crowell. It's always fun listening to you guys. Let's go Niners. 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the Niners 49. Rams run it with Kyron Williams. First down pickup. Just barely. All right, if we get the $500 before halftime, we're at 4:02 right now. We'll do a beer boot in the second half or at the halftime mark. So we're at 4:02 right now. If we get the 500, we'll do a beer boot, halftime or third quarter. Stafford under center. Play action. Naked boot. Throws it downfield. Pass is caught, but there is a flag in the backfield. That has to be a holding on the Rams. And the Rams have been off penalized so far in this game. And there was a hold. A hold on Nick Bosa on that play. So 5 penalties for 49 yards already for the Rams. Not good. Rams will fumble. And then Stafford gets on top of the football, but that's a Javon Hargrave sack. And that is a monumental loss of 9 yards there. So the Rams were in the pistol here. And Stafford, the ball didn't come out. I thought the ball came out there for a second. But Javon Hargrave with the sack. And with this patented celebration, kicks through that door. First sack of the year for Hargrave. 2nd and 29. Delayed handoff to Williams. Spins off a man, tackled by Fred Warner. Ain't nothing doing right there. Third and 29 for the Rams here. Did the Cowboys fumble, Roddy Cow? Oh, the Cowboys fumbled inside the red zone. CeeDee Lamb fumble. Pass yards for the Rams, -9 so far. It's 3rd and 29. Stafford in the shotgun. Handoff to Williams. He'll run up the middle. Doesn't even matter. All scarlet red jerseys around him. And throughout this week here on the Niners Report, we talked about this being a get-right game for San Francisco. It's been a get-right performance so far. Javon Hargrave with a big play on that run play, too. The punt is away, nearly blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds. And the Niners will take over inside their own 20. I'll tweet out that Javon Hargrave sack, too.
Over 4,000 people watching. About 800 likes. Can we get to 1,000 likes? You want the Niners to win? And win by, at this rate, 40? Let's hit that thumbs up, baby. If you want another score on this drive. Get him out of here early. Get him out of here early. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. I like seeing Hargrave getting in there already.
So, Jauan Jennings looks pretty damn good as an X-wide receiver. Could we see an adjustment from the Niners once Deebo comes back? I know it's super early, but we can at least start this conversation right now. Jennings and Aiyuk on the outside with Deebo in the slot? Would Deebo be better suited out of the slot anyway?
I do like that. I think that makes sense for his skill set.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Big Hurt with the $5 super chat. Fred Warner needs to be the highest paid linebacker until he retires. I mean, when he signed his contract, he was. And then Darius Leonard. Remember him? Couple of great years for the Colts, but then his career fizzled because of injury. A couple weeks later, he became the highest paid off-ball linebacker in the NFL. D-line vids. Good to see Hargrave doing his thing. I love D-line vids. Follow D-line vids on X because they do some great work. And if you want to learn about the nuances of pass rushing and defensive line play, D-line vids always puts out really informative videos that pertains to some of the nuances, craft, and technique of playing defensive line. Shout out D-Line Vids for watching the show. Let's go. Yeah, Javon Hargrave just with the power burst through the line there for the sack. The Niners desperately need him to start playing a little bit better. He signed that 4-year, $84 million deal, and in a down year last year, he had 7 sacks. If he could play up to his capabilities, just makes this Niners defense so much more dangerous. 1st and 10 for the Niners, ball spotted at the 19. Saubert in motion from left to right. Niners go bunch on that near side. Purdy will audible here. Jordan Mason, the lone tailback. Handoff goes to him. Off that McKivitz and Puni side. Pickup of 3. Brent Williamson, $7 in Canadian currency. Shout out to Canada. Go Niners. Giving love from Vancouver. Second and 7. Purdy, 8 of 11 for 96 yards and 2 tutties. Ball spotted at the 22. Purdy under center. Play action. Deep drop. Throws it near side. Pass caught. Brandon Aiyuk. And that's going to be a first down for San Francisco and a gain of about 13, 14 yards. No braids for Aiyuk. He was rocking the cornrows the first 2 weeks. It looks like he's rocking with the fro right now. I like the look. Purdy had free runners in his face. He just had to let that pill fly to Aiyuk on the comeback, it looked like. And that's a first down for the Niners. Type those ones. Purdy in the gun. Looks to throw it again. Underneath the Kyle Juszczyk. An efficient play as the juice chants ring out at Levi Stadium South. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 here. Purdy under center. Mason the tailback. Juszczyk in motion. They'll run it to Mason. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Tries to get the outside. He can't quite turn the corner. But it went from a loss of 3 or 4 to a neutral play. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Yeah, who was that? Jared Verse with an opportunity at Jordan Mason? Yeah, Jared Verse. He's been pretty active so far. And that's what you want from your first-round pick out of Florida State. They also drafted Braden Fisk in the 2nd round. 3rd and 4, Purdy in the gun. Jennings and Bell up top. Rams send 5. Purdy drifts right. Throws downfield. And the pass is broken up. Brandon Aiyuk originally had it, but Tre'Davious White dislodged the football. I would go for it here. You're already up 14-0. I would not be conservative here. I would think about going for it. I know you're on your own 40, but I would think about going for it. I know it might be uber aggressive, but the Rams have shown they can't stop you. Man, should Aiyuk have caught that football? Good play by White. Niners will punt it here. Wishnowski boots it away. High lofting kick. And it's fair caught at the 12 by Smith. A lot of super chats coming in here. If we get the 500 before halftime, I'm doing a beer boot. We're at 421 right now. 421 right now. Michael Caceres, thank you for that 5. Looking fresh with the shades. Outfit looking clean. And our second quarter sponsor, Prize Picks, #1 daily fantasy sports app in America with over 5 million active members. You choose more or less on a player's projected stat line, and you can win big time money. And this is awesome. If you play $5, you get $50 guaranteed. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Daily fantasy sports made easy. You can withdraw your winnings within the Prize Picks app. And our selections for this game, Caleb Williams, more than a half passing yard. That was already a win in the Bears' loss against the Colts. Woof. Matt Eberflus. We'll see ya. Nick Bosa, more than 0.75 sacks. So he just needs one. He got close to Stafford earlier, but he was held. Brock Purdy, more than 227.5 passing yards. He's already at like 110. And then Matthew Stafford, a half pick. So we went with the more on all of those. Chip and I are a part of the More Club. Pick more, pick less, pick Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Get $50 when you play 5. Prize Picks, run your game. Gump Outdoors. So we have a Gump Wolf and a Gump Outdoors. What are the odds of that? Saying Iowa in the house. Let's go Niners. And Gump Outdoors is a first time super chatter. Let's show the people the super chat menu. I don't think we've showed people the super chat menu yet, but we could do that right now. The number to beat for our Jerry Rice autographed jersey is 200. Now, all super chats get a shout out. $10. Let me get my beer down here. We are giving you a beer cheers for the 10s that come in. $20 super chat. You enter the raffle to win our 49ers Report MVP football. The most $50 super chats that come in the month of September, whoever sends the most individually, you will get a custom Niners jersey. And then our MVP, back-to-back weeks, we're going with the Jerry Rice autographed jersey. Rams start this drive at the 13 after the Wisnowski punt. Stafford under center. Handoff right side. I think that's Blake Corum in the game for the first time. He gains 2, tackled by Ji'Ayir Brown. And I'm excited to finally see the Ji'Ayir Brown Talanoa Hufanga safety tandem. Stafford will drop back to throw it. Tight window throw. And somehow that pass is reeled in. Charvarius Ward with just fantastic coverage. That's a drop. That's a drop by Tutu Atwell. Kyle Shanahan needs to challenge that. Somebody needs to get in Shanahan's ear. It's 3rd and 8. You need to challenge a play. It was a drop. Shanahan, where are ya? Oh, they called it incomplete. Okay. Stafford, against the blitz, throws it over the middle to Tutu Atwell, who beat Isaac Yiadom. Big 3rd down conversion for the Rams. Atwell was on the outside and then ran up the middle there. And he beat Isaac Yiadom. Good speed for Atwell, who nearly dropped it again. Oh! Joshua Alston, a $50 super chat. Ball at the 39 of the Rams. Stafford under center. Play action. 7-step drop. He's going to throw it out of bounds. And then Dustin Chaney with the 10. Joshua, bang, bang, beer boot gang. Let's go Niners. That gets us to 483. So once we get past 500, if we do that before halftime, I'm giving you a beer boot. Stephen West said that was the first pass completed by Stafford to Tutu. Intentional grounding on Stafford. There we go. Okay. 6 penalties for 60 yards for the Rams so far in this game. 7:39 left in the second. It's 2nd and 21. Ball at the 28. Stafford will look left, throw left. D. Winters in the game of note. And he was a linebacker who kind of flashed over, but Stafford still able to complete that ball to Johnson, I believe. Kat said, $2 super chat. Sorry, all I can do but love my Niner gang. Kat, you watching the show is all we care about. But thank you even more so for the $2 super chat. And Kat is a first time super chatter. Thank you, Kat. 3rd and 12. Niners with 4 down linemen. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the left. Bosa, I thought, got an early jump. Stafford will let it go underneath. Defended very well by the Niners. Rams will be short of that first down marker. And Bosa timed that snap count perfectly. It's going to be 4th and 6, and the Rams will punt. Michael Caceres, a $10 super chat. I like the business plug here. This is a flex. Mike's Mobile Detailing, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Thank you guys. Love the podcast. We're not worthy. Oh, Rams are going to go with the fake punt. And is that going to be enough for a first down? I think by half the football, the Rams picked it up. Niners special teams unit continued to be so average and lackluster. And it was just a direct snap. And the Rams are going to pick it up. They're desperate. A lot more super chats to get to. Michael Caceres with that 20. Athena with the 10. Go Niners. All the way from Athens, Greece. We go international, baby. Athena in Athens. Jacqueline Davidson for letting me listen to my Niners on my long drives. Thank you, and let's go Niners. Salute to you. Jill Herrera, $20. Let's go Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. And we're caught up. All right, that got us past 500 and more. So beer boot coming up, either at halftime or during the third quarter. D. Winters is down, being looked at. Not sure if this was planned or not, but Devondre Campbell standing on the sideline with his helmet in his hand and a towel on his head.
We are making a push here today for 142,000 subs. And making our way to 150K. Low-key, not too far off.
Yeah, not too far. So right now, 270 away from 142,000. If you want Niners coverage every day, be sure to hit that sub button. Yeah, Cowboys are struggling right now.
Dak was just about to take a safety and then threw a pass to one of his offensive linemen.
Can't do that.
Definitely can't do that. I wonder if this is going to be a safety.
14-3 Baltimore. Oh, this might be a safety.
I'm not sure because he was
in the end zone.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Now, what if they call it a fumble? But that's clearly a forward pass.
This penalty in the end zone should be a safety, right? I know holding is. Once again, I don't know if I've ever seen this.
We've seen some weird plays across the NFL today. All right. Yeah, Rams got the first down on that fake punt. Stafford, play action, throw into the flat. Pass is caught to Jordan Whittington. Had his first 2 NFL catches last week, a 6th-round pick out of Texas. Very highly touted recruit coming out of high school. Ball at the 44. Stafford under center. Rams down 14-0. Atwell in motion. Handoff Williams. That's a first down. He snuck through. Devondre Campbell back in for the Niners.
Shout out to Cole Bridges with a 2. 10th super chat.
Thank you, Cole. Getting active. Beat LA. Beat LA. First and 10, ball at the 40. Stafford again under center. Trips right. One tailback. It's Williams. Atwell in motion. Stafford play action. 7-step drop. Throws it underneath to his tight end. Pass is caught after a gain of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And that'll result in a 2nd and 5. Second and 5, Stafford again under center. Whittington in motion from right to left, another play action. Then they'll throw to Whittington. Blockers out in front. First down and more. Needed 5, got 7. Nick Bosa with the tackle. Rams are putting together a pretty good drive here. Rams will get the ball after halftime. Another 10 from Kelly. What's up, Kelly? Thank you so much. Stafford in the gun. 3 receivers to the right. Stafford will look left. Moved off his spot. He'll throw over the middle and check it down to his tight end again. That's Parkinson. And he gets close to a first down. Tackle made by Deommodore Lenoir. They'll give him 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Rams go heavy. Atwell in motion. They'll run it with Williams. Drop for a loss of 2. Deommodore Lenoir making a good play right there. Gregory! A $50 super chat. And he is a first-time super chatter. I'll read that out after this play. In fact, 2-minute warning, so we can read it right now. Gary Beverly, Mr. Chase, what's in that cup? This is just water. We did the shotgun earlier, and I'm doing a beer boot either at halftime or in the 3rd quarter. And then Gregory, being on the East Coast in Virginia, I appreciate you guys more than you know. Longtime listener, watcher, first-time super chatter. Need Jordan Mason to punch one in to match the Jennings touchdown. And for the Niners to win by 10. 4 of a huge parlay win. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Love the betting insight. Love that you enjoy the show. And we're so glad that now you're active in the comment section. And thank you so much for that $50 super chat, my man. Mac Daddy with the $5 super chat. Mac Daddy's 5. Our secondary is soft as doctor's cotton. You know, Ward and Lenoir are good, but I think San Francisco's trying to figure out who that 3rd corner is going to be. Oh, boy. The Panthers are up 20-7 on the Raiders. We called it before the game. Other scores across the NFL. Seattle up 17-3 on Miami. Baltimore 14-3 lead over the Cowboys. And that's it for this afternoon window. Andy Dalton already has 3 passing touchdowns. Oh, boy. Raiders meltdown coming. Flicker and Swish. Yo, Chase, watching you in the game station overseas in Japan. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Thank you to all of our service members in the military. I know there was a quote that no soldiers are overseas serving right now. Obviously, that's not true. So we really appreciate you, Flicker and Swish, for watching the show. Tuned in from Japan. You're a legend. BK from the Bay saying Raiders suck. Indeed. All right, a 13-play, 66-yard drive for the Rams here. It's lasted 6 minutes and 55 seconds. 3rd and 2. Can the Niners force a field goal here? Ball to 21. Stafford in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion for the Rams. Crackback block. First down, Los Angeles. Basandre, you kind of sound like Trump. No, I just stated a fact. I was saying thank you for your service to our military members because I appreciate what they do because we wouldn't have our freedoms, liberties without them. Just a fact. Raphael saying, let's go, Brandon. How is he doing? Aiyuk's been good to start this game. It's been targeted a lot. I love it. Pistol formation for the Rams. They'll run it to the left side. Kyren Williams looked as though he was going to be dropped for a 4-yard loss. Instead, he picks up 2. I think Nick Bosa got turned around a little bit there. Now San Francisco will call a timeout with 1:13 left. Hoping that maybe they can get some points on the scoreboard before halftime, depending on how this drive goes. Niners offense very good in this first half. It's been a quick first half as well. Just over an hour. Brock Purdy very efficient, spreading the ball around. Jauan Jennings with 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 9. Pistol formation for the Rams here. Stafford in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Stafford looks left, throws underneath, pass caught. Kyren Williams, touchdown. He flips into the end zone. And just like that, we're an extra point away from this being a 1-touchdown game for as much as the Niners have dominated this ball game. And it was Kyren Williams out of the backfield, matched up with Devondre Campbell. And he just crossed Devondre Campbell up, beat him out of his break, and then flipped into the end zone. And this all started with that fake punt. Not right. All right, I'll give some shout-outs to some people showing love on social media here. Let's see. Shout-outs to SGT Nito, Micah Jammy, Cerebral Assassin, Elder Bean, Thomas, Sperling, Old Man Reed, Roy Warner, O.O., Caitlin, Oliver, Chade, Lucio. Thanks for the love on social media right there.
Niners will have some time here to put some points on the board. Rams do get the ball, so even getting at least 3 would be big.
Yeah. Get 3 here just to give yourself some more cushion, because the Rams will get the ball after halftime.
You did say it, though, on the show all week long leading up to this game. Like, yeah, the Rams have all these guys out, but with Stafford and McVay, they always find a way, man. They always find a way to scheme guys open. It's just what they do.
Yeah, it's just what they do. Even though they're down Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, you still have Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford.
And Big Hurt's calling out Kyle for falling for the fake punt.
See, it's not on him for falling for the fake punt. It's on him for consistently having a bottom 5 special teams unit. (16-play, 87-yard drive for the Rams. It took 7:45 off the clock. Stafford on that drive was 8 of 10 for 80 yards. All capped off by Kyron Williams' 15-yard touchdown. So now the Niners, 2 timeouts left, 1:11 to go. This Rams defense has not been able to stop San Francisco at all. Sean Maher is a first-time super chatter. Thanks, Sean. We'll get that super chat up. Thank you, brother. Ball at the 30. Purdy in the shotgun. He will throw it. Down that right seam. Pass caught. Jauan Jennings. First down Niners. Of course, they'll have to manage the clock here, but already they have the ball at the 41. They'll operate no huddle here. Under a minute to go. 1st and 10. Purdy will throw it once again. Dips a rusher. He will run it now. Has the first down, and he steps out of bounds with 42 seconds left. Niners approaching field goal range. Still with those 2 timeouts remaining. Puni with a great job on that pickup. Trent Williams down for the Niners. Grabbing his left calf. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel already out with respective calf injuries.
Gotta hope he's okay, man.
Trent Williams is up and limping off the field. Jalen Moore will replace him if he can't come back in. And will at least replace him on this upcoming play.
Oh, wow. The Lions just ran a hook and ladder type of play.
Really?
Amon-Ra ran a slant, caught it, and immediately pitched it back to Jahmyr Gibbs, who ran it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, Lions in a big game for them, up 20-7 on Arizona. After this week, the Niners have the Patriots and then Arizona. And Arizona able to boat race this same Rams team last week. Awesome audience here today. 4,600 people watching. If you want Niners shows every single day, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll give a beer cheers for those of you who sent in those supers. We are 201 people away from 142,000 subs. Hit that sub button. Yeah, Trent Williams grabbing that left calf. Trying to walk it off on the sideline right now. So Jalen Moore is in at left tackle. 42 seconds left. Niners have one timeout remaining. Ball at the Rams 48. So you don't have to get too many more yards to get within Jake Moody field goal range. Empty set for Purdy. He'll take the snap against a four-man rush. He's going to throw it left side. Pass caught. Eric Saubert, his second catch of the day. Pickup of 9. 30 seconds to go. And the Niners will use their last timeout right here. So Kyle Shanahan uses that final timeout. Oh, no. Lions tight end Sam Laporta carted to the locker room. Special player. What happened? Oh, no. Did they recover? Yeah, knee down there. 2nd and 3. Purdy will look to throw. He's stripped. Ball out. I think the Rams may have recovered it. And they do. So the pass protection breaks down for the Niners. And now the Rams, 25 seconds left, 3 timeouts. They can get a field goal here. Of course, it was Colton McKivitz who got beat. Same shit, different week. He fucking blows. Trent Williams battling a leg cramp right now. And the Rams can get within 4. They take over at their own 44. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stafford. Sacked! Malik Collins. Nick Bosa. They break down the pocket there. It was the pressure from Bosa off the edge and then Malik Collins right up the middle, who will get credited for that sack, but Bosa really helped to make it happen.
$5 super chat from Jane.
2 sacks, 3 hits, 4 hurries on Matthew Stafford. So this Niners defensive line has done a pretty good job.
Jane says, y'all shouldn't be hating every second you get. It doesn't help. Keep it positive. They're professionals. Let them play. Look, when it comes to someone like Colton McKivitz, he's never playing.
Do you want to keep your quarterback healthy and upright? Colton McKivitz helps to do that. So when he gets beat right off the snap by a player and it causes a fumble, which can change the game and lead to a Niners loss, then yeah, it's a pretty big deal. 2nd and 17. Empty set for Stafford. He's going to launch it way downfield. Incomplete. intended target, Demarcus Robinson. Third and 17 for the Rams. Would be huge for the Niners to get off the field here, and the Rams will just run it. And that'll take us to halftime. So all things considered, Niners up 14-7. Grade this first half, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me get a bite to eat real quick if you want to just chop it up with some people. I'm going to step aside here for a few moments, and then we will be back for halftime. I'm going to fill up the beer boot. I owe you that. And then third quarter action before we know it.
All right, let's chop it up. Grade that first half. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to make that the new poll question as well so we can get a look at how everybody's feeling. I'm seeing a mix of everything here. From A's to, I even saw an F. It started off great. Up 14-0. Looked like they were in a boat race to Rams, and then Rams went down the field, scored, and almost had a chance for some points again at the end of the half after the fumble. You want to end quarters and end the first half, especially on a good note. That's not great. So grade the 49ers first half. Go vote. New poll question. Trey says C. Jeffrey C. Call sign C. Roger B-. Gaming Joker A-. Carlos B. John Wallace. What up, John Wallace? Going with a C+. Kenny says it wasn't A. Now it's a D+. F. Time Man going A. Mamba Legend B. Ravens just scored again, by the way. So the Ravens are now up 21-3 over the Cowgirls. How about them Cowboys? C from Daniel. Why not show the game? Because our channel would get banned, Daniel. I'm sorry. We would get banned off of YouTube. Can't do that. Words given an F. Patricia B. Junior says special teams is an F. The Clown Boys. I like that from Joey. Word says F is in fire, Kyle. Wasn't A, now B- from Paul. All right, let's get some of these stats going here. A lot of the damage was done by the Niners on their first couple drives, and they scored 2 touchdowns, and now kind of stalled. So obviously not what you love to see. Shout out to Dwayne from Justice316 with a $2 super chat. Another end of half collapse. Collapse might be a bit much, but look, it's not what you want to see. At all. That is for sure. Just saying, Rams are more fired up. They need the W here. Yeah, look, you don't want to fall to 0-3. 0-2, it's already a small chance that you make the playoffs. 0-3, you're pretty much cooked. That's, I think, why we're seeing the Ravens coming out so strong against the Cowboys. And look, the Rams know, despite all the injuries, they can't go 0-3. Or else their season's all but over, honestly. Black Mass says Trent out probably. Look, as much and as many injuries as the Rams are dealing with, the Niners are dealing with a bunch of injuries on their own. I think they can manage if Trent Williams is in the game, but if Trent Williams is not in the game, things become a lot more dicey. A lot more dicey. Because look, McCaffrey's out. You still have Mason, and he's been doing a great job. You know, Kittle and Deebo out. You still have some, Jauan Jennings stepping up. You still have Brandon Aiyuk, so you have guys that can supplement that. you don't really have someone to supplement the loss of a Trent Williams. So you got to hope he's okay. But where it says no excuses, you're still the better team in my opinion. Pretty easily. Despite all the injuries. Dan, is this in real time? This is live, Dan. Dan Jones. This is live, real time. Yeah, Antonio, injuries are no excuse. And yeah, no excuse for the defense as well. The defense has to shut it down. With all these backups, especially along the O-line and for the Rams, you got to get after Stafford. Who gets the ball second half? The Rams get the ball. Rams get the ball. Start the second half. That's why that drive by them at the end of the half was so big for them, because they needed something, and now they can come out and tie the game. Coming out of the locker room. Here's some stats of that first half. Purdy, 12 of 16, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. Again, a lot of that coming the first couple of drives. Does have the fumble and the strip sack. Jordan Mason, like to see them get him going a little bit. He was good early, but a lot of runs stopped at the line of scrimmage. Good job by this young Rams D-line. Obviously losing Aaron Donald, but Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, Byron Young, a lot of good players in that D-line. Jauan Jennings, having a game. 4 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. So dependable, and that's why, you can supplement the loss of a Deebo Samuel. Stafford, 8 of 12, 80 yards, a touchdown. He's been solid. The ground game's been there with Kyron Williams. And kind of spreading the ball out are the Rams. Tutu Atwell, leading receiver, with that 1 catch for 24 yards, but it's kind of been all over the place. Kyron Williams has that touchdown catch for 15 yards. 2 for 15 for Tyler Johnson, 2 for 14 for Colby Parkinson, and 2 for 12 for Jordan Whittington for the Niners. Jauan Jennings, as we mentioned, has the 2 touchdowns. Aiyuk has 4 catches for 34 yards. I think a drop in there, some tough catches. Eric Saubert, 2 for 24, and then Mason and Juszczyk each have a catch as well. Brian Graham, $10 super chat. We'll get that up on the screen. Thank you for that, Brian. And Brian says, I'm at SoFi right now. The Rams are pumping in crowd noise. Go Niners. Look, there's no doubt that the Niners are showing up more than the Rams fans are. Statistically, the numbers that show there's more Niners fans at this game. They're going to be making more noise. Wouldn't be surprised if the Rams are pumping in some crowd noise to try to supplement that. Thank you for the 10, Brian. Brandy, yeah, Aiyuk does, he looks better, Aiyuk does, than he did in the first couple games. But still just seems a little bit off. I think his route running is still there. He looks a little bit more explosive and faster. But got to come down with some of those tough catches when you're paid as handsomely as he is. Words, 49ers fans shut up players, not so much. You got to come out, force a 3 and out. I think that would give you some juice. Where's Chase? Well, we've been live here since 11 a.m. It's currently about 5, so 6 hours we've been live. He had to get some food. Had to get some food. He will be back, though. Will be back. Just saying, you had a good point. You don't want to let the Rams and Stafford get it going. Because if Stafford gets it going, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in the league when he's on. So, how about the Minnesota Vikings? Obviously, we saw them beat the Niners last week. They beat the Texans 34-7 at home. The Vikings, man. Sam Darnold, they look good. Appreciate that, Roddy Cal. Anyway, out of the BA deal. He'll be fine. Chase is pinching a loaf. Hey, he might be. I don't know. Any update on Trent? Try to find that for you here. Try to see if there's any update. So apparently it was like a cramp. If that is the case and he was dealing with some cramps, then he should be okay. He is questionable to return with cramps. Luckily, it's not, a serious injury or anything to that lower body. So, questionable to return with cramps for Trent Williams. Hopefully you can get him back because things could get ugly on that O-line if he's not in there. John, the Cowgirls looked like crying on the sidelines. Yeah, Cowgirls down 21-6. To the Ravens. Give you some updates around the league right now. As we're at halftime here, you're not missing a thing. Panthers up 21-7 over the Raiders. Andy Dalton is dealing. 15-22, 212 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Sad stuff for the Raiders. Seahawks up 17-3 over the Dolphins. Dolphins, obviously, with their backup quarterback, Skylar Thompson, in there. It's not the same offense when you don't have Tua. DK Metcalf has 93 yards and a touchdown already. That game just kicked off the second half. Mentioned Ravens up 21-6 over the Cowboys. Lamar is 10 of 11. Touchdown through the air and a touchdown on the ground. Dak just 12 of 20. And they have no run game to speak of. CeeDee Lamb also fumbled in the red zone. Lions up 20-10 over the Cardinals. Goff is 12 of 12. He did throw a pick 6 that was called back. They said that the 2-minute warning happened before they snapped the ball. If you look at that play, doesn't look like it. Looks like they got the snap off before the 2-minute warning. Probably should have been a pick 6, but it wasn't. And then we got the game here, 14-7. Niners still up. Yes, Kenny. Positive vibes to Tua. I hope he can just do well for himself. Just as a person living life, man. You just hope he's can bounce back from all this stuff. He wants to keep playing. That's his decision. Not going to, talk about his decision to play. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. And hopefully he can keep playing and stay healthy. How long till the second half starts? Probably about 5 or so minutes. What up, Tyreek? We're up to 636 in Super Chats right now. Someone sends in a 50, I'll do a beer bong. I'll do a beer bong for a 50, and I'll give you 10 raffle tickets. Normally it's $20 for one ticket, but a $50 Super Chat before halftime. Gotta be before halftime's over. I'll do a beer bong and give you 10 raffle tickets to win our 49ers Report football. Electra Babe, what up? Where did Chase go? He's going to grab a bite to eat. We've been live for a long time here on this day. Did a game earlier. Been live for over 6 hours in total now. So, got to get some food. Antonio, I don't really keep up with high school football as much. I did get to go to a Melissa game last year. That stadium is unbelievable. When I moved down here, and I knew high school football was big, but when I saw it for myself, no diddy, it's big. I mean, some of these stadiums are bigger than low-level D1 college programs.
Alfredo Estrada said, Chase doesn't do game days anymore? I'm right here, brother.
Here he is.
I'm right here, brother. Just had to get some food real quick. That's it.
Perfect timing, too.
I know. I matched that up perfectly. All right. Niners up 14-7. Rams will start this third quarter with the football. And it'll come after the touchback here, where Blake Corum just kneeled it down. So the Rams will take over at their own 30. Sean McVay's message and emphasis to stay ahead of the sticks. Now, I have confidence in the Rams offense. Rams defense, though, they weren't able to stop San Francisco outside of that final drive when the Niners were trying to get greedy and get points. And I love the aggressiveness of trying to get points, but Colton McKivitz got beat clean. Pistol formation. Stafford will throw it out of the set. Pumps left, throws over the middle of the field. It's caught. Jordan Whittington, he was defended by Charvarius Ward and then polished off by Talanoa Hufanga, who is playing in this game, in case you're just joining us on a pitch count. There's also a flag. Illegal hands to the face on Leonard Floyd, but the penalty is declined. I think Floyd disagrees with that call. But either way, declined. But after that big pass play to Whittington, Rams have the ball at their own 45. Stafford nearly tripped coming out from under center. He's going to roll right and just throw it away at that point. Looked like the play was broken and mistimed from the start. Scott Ray tuned in from Norwich, New York. What's up, Scott Ray? Brock Adkins, Dolphin season falling apart. Skylar Thompson's not an NFL quarterback, man. He is bad, bad. How about the Raiders down 21-7 to the Carolina Panthers? That's hilarious. Second and 10. Stafford in the shotgun. Kyron Williams to his right. Ball at the 45. Atwell in motion. Stafford looks that way. Dumps it off over the middle. Tackle is made by Leonard Floyd, who dropped back in coverage a little bit. That will result in a 3rd and 5. Type those threes. Type those threes. During halftime, I also filled up the beer boot. And so I'll knock down the beer boot at some point. For all of the super chats that came in and us getting past 500 before halftime. 3rd and 5. Niners with 4 down linemen. Stafford will take the snap, throws left side, passes caught. No! Broken up at the last moment by Ji'Ayir Brown. That is a great play. The ball was caught by Kobe Parkinson, who's the backup tight end behind Tyler Higbee, who's on IR. And he had that ball right in between his hands, but then Ji'Ayir Brown dislodged it at the end. It was one-on-one coverage between Parkinson and Brown. That's a great play by Ji'Ayir Brown. Heavy hands. Rams will have to punt it. Jacob Cowing will let that ball drop at the 2. It bounces back to about the 8-yard line. A good punt from Evans of the Rams. Only a 1-score game despite the Niners really dominating this game up to this point. But if you get a touchdown here, you get that breathing room. Third quarter sponsor of our Niners-Rams watch party, our friends at Game Time. Yesterday, I went to Norman, Oklahoma for Tennessee, Oklahoma. Great SEC matchup in the SEC opener. Awesome environment. Vols fans able to take over the area. And there was just a sea of orange and red everywhere. Very authentic vibes yesterday. And I was able to experience all of that thanks to our friends at Game Time. I waited until about 20 minutes before kickoff when I bought my tickets, and I was able to save so much money. And I looked at all of the other apps. It wasn't even close. Best seats at the lowest price guaranteed, and Game Time specializes in last-minute tickets. And they guarantee you that you're going to get the lowest price on the Game Time app. I saw for myself yesterday. Now, it's not just an app for sporting events. Game Time picks an awesome feature because curation makes it easier to find tickets to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows, theater shows, and more. So download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS. Terms apply. First purchase only for $20 off. We'll put that information down below in the comment section and in the description of today's Niners report. What will happen on this upcoming drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, turnover. A flawless first quarter for the Niners. 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Both touchdown throws from Brock Purdy to Jauan Jennings. Rams pretty much dominated time of possession in that second quarter, and they went on a long drive. They scored 7, and that's how we're here right now at 14-7. The Panthers kick a field goal to go up 24-7 against the Raiders. So the Niners will start here at their own 9. Purdy will throw over the head of Brandon Aiyuk on the out route. Trent Williams had some cramps, but he's good to go. Second and 10. Purdy under center. He puts Jordan Mason in motion. Purdy, a 7-step drop. He throws just inside the number near side to Jauan Jennings, who is probably 1 yard short of the first down marker. Third and 1, and a big third down here, given where the Niners are at on the field. They've run it successfully to Mason today. Purdy, 13 of 18 for a $143 and 2 touchdowns. Niners go I formation. Chris Conley in motion. Rams stack the box. Purdy, a quarterback sneak. He picks it up. First down, Niners. Simple and efficient. Needed 1, got 2. $15 rushes, 19 passes for the Niners in this game. Looks like Purdy will throw it again. Fakes the give to Mason. Checks it down to Mason. He looks smooth today catching the ball out of the backfield. That's something he worked very diligently on throughout the offseason. He said, if I'm watching Christian McCaffrey last year catch all those passes, I have to do something different. That's exactly what he did. And it's an added dimension to his game. 2 catches, 10 yards today for Mason. Second and 7. Ball at the 23. Split back for the Niners. Purdy hands it off to Mason. Plenty of real estate in front of him. Past the 35 to the 37. First down, Niners. Type those ones. 15-yard pickup there for Mason. Good vision from Mason. Looks like that play was designed to go around the Colton McKivitz right side, but then he saw a hole up the middle, and he just took it. He's decisive. In this outside zone scheme, running backs have to be decisive in trying to hit the hole. I formation. This give goes to Isaac Guerendo, the rookie, with the most positive play of his NFL career. Gain of 4 or 5. 6 feet 220, ran a 4.3 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine when we were there in Indianapolis. Freak athlete. They give Guerrero 5 there. Just took what was there. He stays in the game. He's flanked to the left of Purdy. Niners will run it again with Guerrero. He'll be about a half yard short of the first down marker. 3rd and short coming up. Type those threes again. We're at 636 in Supers. The number to beat for our Jerry Rice autographed jersey. $200 super chat from Scott Turner. Third and 1. I formation for the Niners. Juszczyk, Mason. Conley in motion again. Handoff Mason. Gets that left side. Plenty of room to run. Hasn't been touched yet until the 40-yard line. And then he carries a defender by his ankle all the way inside that 40. First down Niners. Type those ones again. Oh, no. Yikes. Great block by Kyle Juszczyk there. If you just want to focus on Kyle Juszczyk and the passes that he catches, you're doing yourself a disservice. Empty set for Purdy. Isaac Guerrero out wide as a wide receiver. Purdy steps up in the pocket. He gets tripped up, but not before he picks up maybe 3 there, turning garbage into gold. I like the pocket movement that I'm seeing from Purdy today. Brendel, a good block. Purdy with a little stiff arm before he got tripped up. Second and 6. It's been a 9-play, 59-yard drive. 5.5 minutes off the clock on this one for the Niners. Purdy under center. Guerrero, the tailback, puts Juszczyk in motion. Pitch play to that side. Guerrero tries to level up some defenders, only got 1. It's 3rd and 4 here. Sneaky big 3rd down in this game. You've occupied so much time off this 3rd quarter clock. You'd love to be able to keep this drive going, get 7 instead of 3. Niners are 4 of 6 on 3rd downs today. Ball at the 31. Need to get to the 26. So it's a long 4. Purdy takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Lofts it. Near side. Has a man. It's caught again. Jauan Jennings. Dime ball from Purdy. Hat trick for JJ. And a touchdown for San Francisco. Have a day, Jauan Jennings. 6 catches, 103 yards, 3 touchdowns. And on that 3rd down, Purdy hits him in stride. Niners take a 2-score lead. Jennings was in the slot. It was a little out route, then he cut it upfield, and a great head fake there to fake out the defense. Show us the TDs. Purdy without Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle. 3 touchdown passes, all to Jennings. That's good football right there. That's good football right there. Chris Holliger, words of wisdom. James Bong, Ty Man the Buckeye, Roberto Davis, Joe Sell, Patricia Short, Jerome, Wyatt, Fox Show, Kovev, Lawu, all typing those TDs. Here's our Super Chat menu. All Super Chats get a shout out. $10 for a beer cheers. $20, you enter the raffle to win our 49ers Report football. Let's do this. And our MVP wins our signed Jerry Rice jersey, the number to beat, $200 from Scott Turner. Let's go with this. Over the next 2 minutes, and I'm starting the clock right now, whoever sends in a $10 Super Chat will get in the raffle for our 49ers Report football. All right, $10 Super Chat, 50% off over the next 2. More Super Chats to get to. Joshua Austin, as well as Big Hurt. We'll pop those Super Chats up. Joshua Austin with that 20. Let's go, Jennings. Big Hurt with the 2. JJ playing like he got the 30 mil. Exactly. Matt Keller. Jennings is a dog. Good to hear and see from Matt again. And then I think I saw another one come in, right? Oh, it was Matt Keller's. All right, awesome. Jauan Jennings is such an interesting player because he's not fast, he's not twitchy. He's just a damn good football player. And for the Niners to sign him to that extension through next year, huge for this team. I thought he could have gone somewhere else and got $10 million a year. Great play design there. So Jennings went up and out, and then Aiyuk kind of crossed him. And as Jennings went out, he looked back, and so the DB came upfield, and then Jennings got vertical. Purdy saw that. Put the football on him. Look at this. All these supers coming in. I see Mark Romero, Black Mask, Sun Eater, Vin Win, John Hund, Terry McMaster. All those 20s that came in, we'll give you 5 raffle tickets. 5 raffle tickets for those 20s that came in. Here's Terry McMaster, first time super chatter. John Hund with the 5 for the TD. Thank you, John. And then we'll get to Sun Eater, Black Mask, and Mark Romero. And yes, I will drink the beer boot. I have not forgotten. Early movement on this play. You have the Spider-Man meme. Offense pointing to the defense, defense pointing to the offense. It's on the offense. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Vin Win, there's that 5. Sun Eater. How do I get here? Well, let's go Niners. Eagles 1, and you need the Cowboys to suck. F the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Black Mask, I'll buy 2 spots. We'll give you 5 tickets, Black Mask. And then Mark Romero, 20. Drink the boot. I have not forgotten. Stafford fakes the handoff on a 1st and 15. He's going to launch way deep downfield. Isaac Yiadom in coverage. And Yiadom called for a flag. Pass interference. Tutu Atwell might be banged up here. And it wasn't bad coverage downfield. He just got too physical at the end of the play. Anicia Rocha, one of our Super Chat OGs from last week. You were helping your father-in-law with some woodworking. And then Jacqueline Davidson with the $2 Super Chat. Beer boot, I have not forgotten. And then Vin Win. Jennings just sent Deebo packing. It's one game. It's, too early to overreact, but Niners pass game looks pretty good with Jauan Jennings on the outside. And I'm not saying like bench Deebo, trade Deebo. After this year, I do think that's going to be a conversation. Deebo even said it was a conversation this past offseason. But maybe line Deebo up in the slot, and he could be a real mismatch there. 1st and 10. Rams already have the ball at the 27. They'll run it with Williams to that right side, gain of 4. Michael, $10. Yeah, boy, I want that ball. Got you, bro. We'll put you in that raffle. Black Mask, JJ is the new JJ Stokes. JJ Stokes, the former Niner. and UCLA Bruin. Maelstrom watching live from Ghana. I actually saw the Ghana flag on Isaac Yiadom's helmet. 2nd and 6, ball at the 23. Parkinson in motion. Rams will try to run it to the left. Nothing doing. Nick Bosa, TFL, ball out! Ball out! Niners recover. They're going to say it's San Francisco football. Kevin Givens is on top of it. Kyron Williams claimed that he was down. Let's see. Oh, he's well down. That is not going to be a fumble for Kyron Williams and a recovery for the Niners. He was well down. All right. Shall we do the beer boot? Should I pump myself up with some smelling salts first? Oh. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! We're going beer boot. Beer boot for all the legends.
Kelly with a 10.
Kelly's been one of our most consistent super chatters today. Niners are owning this game. Rams ain't got nothing on their red and gold. Yeah, I do think this fumble's going to get overturned, but outside of that, the Niners have been pretty dominant in this game. Cheers, everybody.
Everybody type chug. 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 Woo!
Woo! I got a bubble in my stomach.
Uh-oh.
Gotta let go of that real quick.
Watch out! Watch out!
Woo! 3 beers, 1 boot. Swolverine said, show me your TDs. $50 super chat, I'll show you my TDs.
Whoa.
And that'll be for the faithful ladies.
We're under 100 subs away from 142K, 99 away. Let's get there. Who is going to help us get to 142K? We just lost one. Boo. There we go. There we go. Cheers to all the new subscribers here today, all the real ones.
Let's go. Yeah, Kyron Williams' knee is clearly down. So it'll still be Rams football, but 3rd and 9. Type those threes. Rams need to get to the 17. Empty set for Stafford. 3 receivers to the right. 2 to the left. Rams spread it out. Stafford over the middle. Passes, bobbled, and then caught by Tutu Atwell. Niners continue to be terrible on 3rd downs. Atwell nearly dropped it. He corralled it again. And then after that, ran for the 1st down. Ball at the 15. Stafford under center now. Rams will run it with Williams up the middle, past the 10, untouched. To the 8. Alicia! A $50 super chat. Show us the TDs. Hopefully the Niners don't let the Rams show them their TDs. Alicia. Ball at the 9. Stafford under center. He's going to change the play. I think they'll try to run it again. They do to Williams to the 5. And on a 2nd and 4, I think he just got enough for the first down. If not, he's a nose of the football short. Alicia. Renardo Green in the game, by the way, for the Niners. At least he was on that last play. 3rd and 1. And it's a half yard to go. Play action for Stafford. Looks into the flat. Throws in the end zone. Incomplete, but another flag. Rams targeted the rookie in Renardo Green. They tried to go to Johnson. And I think there was a hold in the end zone on Renardo Green. So Green was on Johnson. So ticky-tack. I mean, he tugged the jersey a little bit. And the official saw that because that was the line judge. 1st and goal for the Rams. They go trips right. Whittington in motion. They'll give it to Williams. Up the middle. Too easy. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point away from this being a 1-touchdown game. Austin Scarberry. A $50 super chat. Austin, I messaged you on Facebook, but you won the jersey and the football last week. So can you message me back on Facebook and let me know what your address is? Therefore, we can get that sent to you. Appreciate it, bro. Black Mask with the 2. Nick was a bad decision for defensive coordinator. So far, it hasn't been good. Matthew Short, $5. Chase, are you concerned about our defense? Yes, I am. I am. They just have not been good to start the year.
$4,700 people watching, 1,400 likes. Let's get to 1,500 ASAP, make our way for 2,000. You want the Niners to win. Hit that thumbs up, baby. Let me see it. Let me see that these Niners fans know ball. And that these Niners fans want to win the damn ball game. Come on. Austin again!
Austin Scarberry. Another 50. He's becoming one of our Super Chat legends. I sent it, boss. Awesome. I haven't checked since the other day. I wanted to get that mailed out, I think, on Friday. But I saw that you didn't message me back. But all good. We'll get that to you soon. We're up to 950 in Supers. $72,000 people have joined us throughout the day. Under 4 to go in this third quarter.
Just surpassed 1,500 likes. Give you all a cheers for that one. Let's keep it going. You know what? For Austin, those back-to-back 50s, I'll just kill my beer.
There we go.
Why not?
Yeah, I got to kill the rest of my boot. This is for Austin.
Cheers, Austin.
Shout out Austin. Back-to-back 50s. Yeah, people are like, WTF is happening with our defense. It's just not good. It's not a good unit. It's not a well-coached unit. Their secondary is not good. Roberto Davis with the 5. Big drive coming up for the Niners. And I saw somebody in the comment section say, you can't let this game come down to the final possession with Matthew Stafford. Exactly right. Exactly right. Got to win this game. You've been the better team. You've outplayed the Rams. They can't stop you. Defensively, you can't let Matthew Stafford win this game without multiple starting offensive linemen and his top 2 wide receivers and tight end out. Just inexcusable. Ball at the 30. After the touchback, Purdy play action. 7-step drop. He will launch way downfield. Oh! What a catch by Jauan Jennings! Ripped it away from the DB. Are you kidding me? A Randy Moss type of grab for Jennings. This dude is unbelievable. Ball at the 38. I love how Purdy's uncorked some deep balls, too. Pitch play, right side. Jordan Mason, room to run. Carry some defenders for a gain of 9. A late flag in. Is this a late penalty on Brendel? Yet the play blocked up. Jake Brendel, legal block in the back.
Michael with a 10. Shout out to Michael. And we will sign that ball for you if you win it, Michael.
Yeah, Michael, if I win the ball, I want you guys to sign it as well. Oh, yeah, that's what we always do. That's what we always do. But you have to be here at the end of the game to claim it because we're going to need your address. 1st and 18. Purdy looks to throw again. Over the middle. Sliding grab. Caught by Jauan Jennings again. Kelly with another 10. She's sprinkling in the 10s all day. Jennings is on fire today. In fuego, as Dan Patrick used to say way back in the day on SportsCenter. Eight catches for 149 for Jennings. Chris Conley and Jordan Mason in the backfield with Purdy. Purdy slings it to the left. It's dropped by Ronnie Bell. Dude, he's had drop issues all year, man. Preseason, he was dropping too many footballs. Accurate throw. You have an opportunity to pick up yards after the catch. You're going to get hit, but you have to know that, and you have to reel that ball in because now it becomes 3rd and 4. Third and 4. Rams show blitz. They only send 2. Purdy steps up. He pumps. Tries to stay on his feet. Pumps again. Dives for the first down. What a run for Purdy. That's some big cock Brock type of stuff right there. Terrific athletic play. The Rams only sent 2, as I said, so they dropped everybody else back in coverage. Jared Verse then pursued Purdy. He was able to kind of break that tackle, pump, and then go along the sideline and extend for the first down. More of Brock Purdy being athletic like that. Injected into my veins. Mac Daddy with the 5. Purdy under center. Pitch play. Left side. Garendo breaks a tackle. Pickup of 6. Good to see a couple of positive runs from the rookie. We're closing in on 5,000 people watching. How about another touchdown, huh? How about another touchdown, huh? Vault to 21. Purdy under center. Guerendo still in the game as the tailback. Saubert in motion. Nice little seal block there. Guerendo, yard short of the first down. Run it again. Now earlier, Brock Purdy kept it on a quarterback sneak. Now San Francisco wants to operate quickly here. That's by design. Could be the final play of this third quarter. Game clock at 19, play clock at 26. Split backs for the Niners. Now Juszczyk to the right of Saubert, who's to the right of Colton McKivitz. Juszczyk in motion again. Purdy might be trying to get them to jump off sides. I don't know if they run a play here. Play clock at 5. And that's going to take us to the fourth. Type those fours. We're headed to the fourth quarter. $18 away from 1,000 in supers after Tyrell Ward's $2 super chat. Type those fours. Mamba legend Edward Willis, Alicia, Sean Henry, Josh, Burt, Laul, Carolyn, Patricia, BK from the Bay, Dreadhead David.
Get those fours in the chat. Touchdown here would be absolutely massive. Extend your lead 2 possessions. Get it done. Get it done.
Dave in the desert with another 5. I just tweeted out that Brock Purdy scramble drill first down pickup. So be sure to give that a retweet on X. $13 away from 1,000 after Dave in the Desert's 5. Dave in the Desert said, JJ needs some support, and it's not Brandon Aiyuk today. Let's see what Cowing can do. I thought Aiyuk was good early, but it's the Jauan Jennings day, man. Now, also keep in mind that Jennings might be getting open because of the attention that Aiyuk gets. What do we got? The Carolina Panthers are up 33-7 on the Raiders.
Paul Argo is a
First time super chatter. Thank you, Paul. 49ers faithful since the 80s, my man.
And then Tyrell Ward, $2 super chat, sending in the sticker. Thank you.
3rd and 1. Another Purdy sneak. Oh, no. He fumbled the football. And the Rams recover it. That is disastrous. Purdy had the first down. Oh, that knee is down. That knee is down. The knee is down, and that's a first down.
Another one. Tareeman Mickens is a first time super chatter.
Thank you for the first timer. Man, that would have been a catastrophic fumble and turnover for the Niners. Fourth quarter sponsor, our friends at Prize Picks, largest daily fantasy sports app in America with more than 5 million active members. They make daily fantasy sports so easy where you pick 2 or more players, you choose more or less on a projected stat line, and if you play $5, you get $50 instantly when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. The more or less game makes game days so much more fun, and you can win big-time money within the Prize Picks app. Our selections today, Caleb Williams threw the ball more than 50 times today, and he threw for more than a half passing yard. So that was a win right there. We need a Nick Bosa sack. Brock Purdy, is he over 227.5 yet? He's at 222. So I imagine Purdy's going to get over that, and we need a Matthew Stafford pick. That's how the game works. It's so much fun. Pick more, pick less, pick Prize Picks today. Prize Picks, run your game. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS and get $50 when you play 5.
Speaking of $5 super chat from Morsalian Zazi. Sent it in a sticker.
Just a super sticker. We are $2 away from 1,000 in supers. Who's going to get us there? So they overturned the call. Brock Purdy's knee was clearly down. Kind of a freak play. I think his own teammate may have hit the ball out of his grasp. But they spotted the ball a half yard short. So it's 4th and inches. Purdy under center. They put Kyle Juszczyk in motion. Purdy's going to sneak it, and he gets it. A couple of big Brock Purdy sneaks in this game. Brent Abels, $10 super chat. Izzy King. Izzy is a first-time super chatter. Brent Abels, Web Tennis. What's up, Brent? Keep up the great work, Chase and crew. Thank you. Izzy King. Tell Cole Chrisman to step up his fantasy game. Yo, Cole, your fantasy team sucks, and you have to step up your game. Sincerely, Chase Sr., host of the 49ers Report. 1st and 10. Purdy play action. Looks to throw it downfield. Now he's going to run to the 20, 15. He's going to slide down about 2 yards short of that first down marker. 2nd and short coming up for the Niners. BG Papa. John Hunt with the 2. Joshua Austin with the 10. Let's go. And then BG Papa. I love it when they call me BG Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you want a Niners TD. 2nd and 2. Purdy under center. Jordan Mason, the tailback. They'll give it to Mason. Up the middle. Tries to level up a defender. He's a half yard short of that first down marker. Tyrell Ward, you do a great job, man. Keep up the great work. And you said my name right this time last year. You said it wrong, but it's okay. Tyrell Ward. Glad we got it right. Sorry that I messed it up the first time. BG Papa. I love it when you call me BG Papa. Niners have run it for $116. They've thrown for $218. Braden Willis in motion. Handoff. Mason. Stays on his feet, but he's stuffed. And not only is he stuffed, that's a loss of 1.5 yards. The 49ers, I think, should probably kick the field goal here. It's just good defense by the Rams. Now, what will Kyle Shanahan do here? Up by 7. He's going to kick the field goal. Jake Moody, 7 of 7 this year. This one from 26 from that left hash. And the kick is good. So the Niners make it a 2-score game. 24-14. Under 12 to play. And Matthew Stafford will get the ball back down by 10. Do I start London or Higgins from James Bong? Aren't the Bengals already playing? Oh, there's 2 Monday night games. Okay. That's tough. I guess Higgins. Bengals are desperate. Kirk Cousins still working his way back. They didn't really get that offense going until the end of the game last week. Tough call, though. 5,400 people watching. Don't forget to hit that sub button. James Hickerson, thank you for that $2 super chat. And he's a first-time super chatter.
We also had SG and Steven. Try to get these.
SG and Steven, shout out to you guys as well. There's
we go.
SG's $2 super chat as Jake Moody kicks it away. And then Steven, love the coverage. Diehard Niners fan from Indiana. Salute. I know a lot of people, depending on where you live, are probably having to watch that Cowboys-Ravens game. It's part of the reason why we do what we do, to provide for people who can't watch the game, but also it's the most entertaining place to watch a Niners game outside of being at the actual game. Chip, can I get some more juice, brother? Some more juice? Some laptop juice? Stafford and the Rams take over at the 30. Parkinson in motion. Play action for Stafford. 4-man front for the Niners. Stafford dumps it off, and I don't know what that was from Demetrius Flanagan fouls, but he just fell over himself. Late flag. Niners might get bailed out here. Rams had that first down. No problems. Illegal hands to the face on the offense. Actually, they're going to correct it to a block in the back. And so we'll replay first down with that penalty yardage tacked on. Yeah, Parkinson just didn't need to do that. What are you doing, bud? Some of these penalties are just dumb. Jeffrey Scott with the 2. Nick Wright can choke on the Purdy hate. Purdy's been really good today. Ball at the 32. 1st and 8. Stafford. Play action. Long pass. Wide open. Just threads the needle again, this time to Demarcus Robinson. Where is this secondary? 42-yard pickup. There was nobody around. The deep in route, nobody's there. Ball at the 36. Stafford in the gun. End around. Atwell, he's going to throw it deep downfield. And it's caught. Ji'Ayir Brown was there. And Demarcus Robinson somehow came down with that football. Ji'Ayir Brown was right there. And now Fred Warner is down injured. Now, Kyle Shanahan challenged that play. This is going to be so close. That is not a catch. He did not complete the process. And Fred Warner's hurt. Fred Warner up now, walking off under his own power. He's been an Iron Man. He doesn't miss games. Knock on wood. Now, I just don't see how Demarcus Robinson completed the process of the catch there. I don't think he ever fully had it.
Matthew Short with a 5.
Chase, can we be done with the Sorensen experiment and get a real defensive coordinator? I mean, the only other option is Brandon Staley. He's on this coaching staff. I felt as though he was kind of brought in as like a contingency plan in case it didn't work out. Because Nick Sorensen has never had any play calling experience. Other scores across the NFL, Carolina up on the Raiders 33-15. Seahawks with a 17-3 lead over Miami. And then Detroit up 20-10 on Arizona. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Beast. 5,400 people hanging out. It's good to have you here on the Niners Report. Week 3 watch party. San Francisco, Los Angeles, NFC West rivalry game. And I told you this game was going to come down to the wire. Successful challenge for Kyle Shanahan. He's been a little bit spotty on his challenges. And good defense by Ji'Ayir Brown. Again, he kind of got his hand in there to dislodge the football. He did that a little bit earlier on Parkinson. So 2nd and 10. Ball at the 36 for the Rams. Trips right. 4-man front for the Niners. Stafford. Throws, near side, pass caught, Tutu Atwell. He's 2 yards short of the first down. Just a dot. Isaac Yiadom targeted there. Fred Warner coming back into the game. 3rd and 2, approaching 10 minutes to play. 2 receivers and a tight end at the top of the formation. Demarcus Robinson near side. Stafford will look toward those 3. Easy completion to Parkinson. First and 10. Ball at the 20 inside the Prize Picks red zone. Kyron Williams with the carry. That's a gain of 3 or 4. Cowboys are down big to the Ravens. That's beautiful. Second and 6. Ball at the 16. Robinson in motion. Rams will run it with Williams. That's a pickup of 5. 3rd and 1. Here we go. Niners up by 2 scores, but Rams are driving. 3rd and 1. They need to get to the 10. It's been a 7-play, 59-yard drive. Stafford under center. Stafford wanted to go in the flat. Fred Warner there to make the play on the pass. So interesting there. Fred Warner started to run to the left as Parkinson was in motion there. Fred Warner knew what the Rams were trying to do. He just tailed Parkinson. Great defense. Talanoa Hufanga from over the top was also there. Rams are going to go for it on this 4th and 1. Stafford under center. Atwell in motion. Rams run it. Williams, first down. Sean McVay has been aggressive today. Have to be when you're 0-2. It shouldn't be that easy on a 4th and 1. Charvarius Ward didn't really contain that run when he should have. There was a lane there for him to penetrate the gap, and he didn't. 1st and goal for the Rams. Pistol formation for Los Angeles. Stafford takes the snap, looks right, fakes left, ducks a defender, ducks another one, trying to run to the corner. He throws it away. Second and goal. Maliek Collins nearly sacked Stafford. That's a nice little flop there from Stafford at the end of the play. Second and goal. Stafford takes the snap. He gets pressured and he goes down. Sam Okuwanu, who was elevated from the practice squad, takes down Stafford. Big loss on the play. Nobody blocked Okuwanu, so he had a free run at Stafford. Now, Devondre Campbell tapped him down, but Okuwanu really made that play. I think it's going to go to Okuwanu because Stafford just kind of fell over. 3rd sack for the Niners. 8 hits, 9 pressures. 3rd and goal. And the Rams are going to call a timeout. Niner fans making noise at SoFi. It's getting lit at SoFi. The faithful making a bunch of noise. So first charge timeout for the Rams. Type those threes in the chat. 6,100 people hanging out here. .623 left. 3rd and goal from the 15. You give this up, I will lose my shit. Nick Sorensen, find an answer. Stafford takes the shotgun snap, throws, near side, passes dropped. So the Rams will have to kick the field goal here, and that'll make it a 7-point game. And the Niners were pretty much playing sticks defense, meaning they had their defenders along that goal line. But if Demarcus Robinson catches that ball at the 2, do the Rams try to score a touchdown? I still think you take the 3, and they're going to be forced into going with the 3 here. 33-yard attempt for Joshua Carty. He's 3 of 3 this year with the long of 41. Snap is good, the hold is down, and the kick is good. And we have a 24-17 game. Look, if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm just not being conservative here. I'm not trusting my defense, which I cannot trust. I'm trying to get at least 3 points here. And I'm also trying to get us to 142,000 subs. We're 3 away, and there we go. Thank you for hitting that sub button right here on the Niners Report. The sub ticker is going crazy right now. I think that means that we're doing a pretty good job of entertaining you, informing you. So thank you so much. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. But we appreciate you. Mark Sanchez's man bun is crazy right now. Rams kick it away. It'll be a touchback, so the Niners will take over at the 30. Ball at the 30. Purdy under center. Mason the lone tailback. Purdy play action. He throws over the middle. Pass caught again by Jauan Jennings to the 45. That is a tight window strike from Purdy. And that's the non-conservative approach I wanted to see. Tight window throw for Purdy. My gosh, you could have found a keyhole with that ball. Ball at the 45. Purdy under center, puts Saubert in motion. Pitch play. Toss. Mason. Get down in bounds. He ran out of bounds. But a pickup of 9. Oh, they're going to keep the clock moving? Okay. Mark Moore, Eagles fan here. It took me a few to realize you're the same guy. I am subbed on that channel. Younger brother's a Niner fan, so here I am. When the Birds and Niners play, who do you root for? So we've had those instances twice the last 2 years, and I've gone live on both. I've worn a nice suit, and I happen to be the host in the face of the largest Eagles channel on YouTube, the largest Niners channel on YouTube. So thanks for supporting. Ball at the 46. 2nd and 1. Purdy, handoff, Mason. First down, Niners. That's a gain of 3. Good patience there from Mason, who's going to be asked to get spelled for a play. Without Deebo Samuel in this game, Isaac Orendo has gotten the RB2 snaps. Brock Purdy under center. Orendo in the game now. Aiyuk and Jennings, the stacked receivers to the right. Purdy just gets the snap off. He tosses it to Orendo. Orendo, I think he got a knee down after he picked up 6, but there's a flag. Holding on Kyle Juszczyk. Wow, rare penalty on him. What? Oh my gosh. You want to talk about a ticky-tack call. So the clock stops at 4:08. First and 20. Purdy will throw it. Looks, thought about rearing back and throwing it downfield. He has all day. Purdy, still in the backfield. Now he runs all the way to the right side, and he finds Jauan Jennings. Probably the longest play that you'll see that picked up like 6 yards. So that makes it second and a little bit more manageable. Oh, wow. Did he miss that throw down the number? Yeah. Whoever that was wide open down the left number. Second and 15. Another throwing down here for the Niners. Approaching 3 to go. Purdy lofts it. Far side. Pass caught by Jennings to the 40. Big third down here. Because I have a feeling if the Rams were to score a touchdown, if the Niners don't do anything here, Sean McVay's going for 2. Short-handed team, why would you want to go to overtime? Michael with the 10. Shout out to my cousin, Aaron. Shout out, Aaron. 3rd and 8. Biggest play of the game up to this point. Ball at the 40. Niners not within Jake Moody field goal range. And the Niners are going to call a timeout. Even if you pick up a few yards, it's still a long kick for Moody. But do you put the trust in your kicker to make it a 2-score game once again with the time on your side?
Game coming out of the wire. Who you got?
Yeah, let us know. SF for the Niners, LAR for the Rams. Who gets the dub here today? Third and 8. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Kyle Juszczyk in the backfield. Ronnie Bell in motion. Rams send 5. Purdy pressured and he gets out of it. How did Purdy do that? He's trying to buy time. He cuts it across the other side of the field. Oh my goodness. Brock Purdy is going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. Keep the clock moving. That was an insane play. And now will Kyle Shanahan kick the field goal with Jake Moody? Purdy was running around all day long. He escaped the sack somehow, kind of like Eli against the Patriots. Ran near side, ran all the way across the other side of the field, and then finally just dove down after a pickup of a couple. A gain of 3. Rams called their second timeout, so they'll have 1 timeout left and the 2-minute warning. Jake Moody is on the field, and if he misses here, the Rams get really good field position, but this is a risk that I'm willing to wager. Kyle Shanahan showing trust in his second-year kicker. It's a 55-yard attempt for Moody. Niners up by 7, looking to make it a 2-score game from just inside the left hash. 2:48 to go. Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and he missed it. That opens up the door for the Rams. Just missed it to the left. Oh boy, here we go. Rams take over at the 45. They need a touchdown. Stafford under center. You have Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford against A defensive coordinator who's in over his skis so far. Stafford play action. He's going to launch. Deep downfield, has a man. It's caught at the 5. Mooney Ward one-on-one coverage with Tutu Atwell, and he got burnt to a crisp. 50-yard throw and catch. And against the San Francisco 49ers, Tutu Atwell with the Willie Mays type of grab. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Wow.
Let's see some SFs going in the chat. Big play there for the Rams, but who still believes, man? You still got the lead here. You can still hold them out. Let's get those SFs going, baby. Still make a play here on defense.
Wow. And did Sean McVay go for 2?
Yeah. Very well could.
Now, depending on how these next couple of plays go, the Niners will have plenty of time to get within range for Jake Moody. But he's coming off a 57-yard miss. Oh, wow. $7,000 people watching. Will the Niners hold on? SF for the Niners, LAR for the Rams. Going to start a new poll.
A 50-yard pass play. That takes some stones, man, to call that right there.
The Niners secondary stinks.
Jim, you're right. Where's the pressure, man, against these backup O-linemen? Got to get after Stafford. Bosa, Hargrave, Floyd, Malik Collins. Get after the quarterback.
This game's been a lot of fun, but it's surely been stressful. No doubt. Rams with the ball at the 5. Stafford in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Rams will run it with Kyron Williams, a pickup of 1. That's it. Now, do the Niners use their timeouts here? Just in case. Yes, Kyle Shanahan does call a timeout to stop the clock at 1:53. That's the right play. Brock Purdy, 20 of 26 today, 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He does have a lost fumble, but that was on Colton McKivitz just getting schooled. Stafford, 16 of 25. Both quarterbacks without some of their marquee weapons. Niners clinging to a 7-point lead. Stafford is in the shotgun. 4-man front for the Niners. Atwell in motion. Stafford, handoff, Williams, touchdown. Barely touched. Rams an extra point away from tying this football game. And will Sean McVay go for 2, or will he kick the extra point to tie this game up? They're going to go for the point after attempt. Niners had a light box. Just like Mecole Hardman was on that motion against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, Atwell kind of did that, directed the defense's attention to the outside, then they ran it right up the middle. Here's the crucial extra point, which is good. We're tied up 24-24. Brock Purdy has a minute 51 and 1 timeout left to just get into field goal range against a defense in which the Niners have had their way against them all day. And that drive highlighted following the Jake Moody miss, which could have made this a 2-score game, by Matthew Stafford linking up a 2-2 Atwell on a 50-yard bomb where Charvarius Ward got beat. Matthew Short with the $5 super chat. Chase, we have spent too much money on our defense to look like this. Get a clue, Kyle. He's not calling the defense. It's Nick Sorensen. Nick Sorensen, I'm pretty sure, might stink. 3 games in, I am not impressed at all. Rams will kick it away. Out of the end zone, touchback. And can Brock Purdy lead a game-winning drive here? Plenty of time and a timeout. If not, we're going to OT. All 3 touchdowns for the Niners to Jauan Jennings. He's had a career day. Purdy has played excellent football, but this Niners defense is the issue. This Niners defense is the weakness of this football team. This Niners defense is the concern that I have. Purdy will drop back to throw it. He gets pressured, moved off his spot, runs to the right, turns the corner, gains 5. How about a late hit? A flag comes in! 15-yard penalty! That's going to get the Niners near midfield. Jared Verse pushing Purdy. Now, Purdy was inbounds, and they take away the penalty flag. So it'll be 2nd and medium. I like the call. I like the call. Second and 6. Purdy in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man front for the Rams. He throws left side. Pass caught. First down. That's to Brandon Aiyuk. Ball past the 40. First time we've called Aiyuk's name in a while. He has 5 catches for 43 yards. Niners have the ball at the 43. 120 and ticking. Empty set for Purdy. Jordan Mason in motion out of the backfield. Purdy takes the snap. Looks left. Throws left. Out of bounds. Intended for Aiyuk. 2nd and 10 here. The Rams were able to push the interior of the pocket there. It's 2nd and 10. Ball at the 42 of the Niners. Purdy in the gun. Rams send 5. Purdy steps up, launches deep downfield. Ronnie Bell drops it again. You've got to be kidding me. Ronnie Bell can't catch the football. I mean, that was a strike way downfield from Purdy, who put it right in stride, and Bell dropped it. Now it's 3rd and 10. Gotta have it, or we're going to overtime. Purdy steps up, brought down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Braden Fisk gets interior pressure on Purdy. And you know what? There's 55 seconds left in a timeout. Given how this Niners secondary is played, who's to say that Matthew Stafford can't get the Rams within field goal range? The Rams have no business having an opportunity to win this game. This is Super Bowl hangover vibes epitomized right here to start the year. Jake Moody, a costly miss. Ronnie Bell, a costly drop. Otherwise, the Niners were in field goal range, and it would have been a chip shot. Mitch Wishnowsky punts it away. Kick is taken at the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 40, midfield. You can't make this up. Niners special teams unit has cost them once again. They're going to lose this game. The Niners are going to lose this game. The Niners special teams are going to let them down again. Malik Mustafa missed the tackle on Smith. Then he cut it to the far sideline, and the Niners are lucky he didn't bring it all the way back. Now the Rams need 10 yards for a game-winning field goal. Ball directly at midfield. Stafford in the shotgun. He puts Parkinson in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to launch deep downfield. Passing complete. Penalty on Devondre Campbell. There were 2 penalties thrown. So 2 flags on the play here. And if it's PI on the Niners, that's a spot foul. And it'll be a chip shot. Sean McVay smells blood in the water with this joke of a Niners defense. Two fouls against the defense. Hands to the face and pass interference. Spot foul, first down Rams. Devondre Campbell is a cooked product. Nick Sorensen is a never has been product. Ronnie Bell, cut tomorrow. Rams have the ball at the 25. 37 seconds left, no timeouts. Kyron Williams with the carry inside the 20. Rams are cutting through this Niners defense like a warm knife through butter. Ball at the 19. Stafford is just going to spike this football, and it'll come down to a game-winning field goal. Rams could not fall to 0-3, and this will be an awful loss for the San Francisco 49ers. Kyle Shanahan has one timeout. He'll call his final timeout here. Four seconds left. So if Cardi hits this, game over. Blouses, Niners will fall to 1-2. Rams will move to 1-2. And the Seahawks won again. They're 3-0. 37-yard attempt for the win for Joshua Cardi. Rams have not led today. That could change here in a matter of seconds. From the right hash. Snap is good. Hold is down. Niners lose. There's 2 seconds left. It doesn't matter. Two seconds left. Rams up by 3. We know what the result is. Niners are up by 14 in this game. Rams will kick it away. Touchback. And the Niners will need the Music City Miracle, the Minneapolis Miracle, and they don't have Aaron Rodgers to throw a Hail Mary. Brock Purdy does not have that arm strength. Niners outscored 13-3 in this fourth quarter. A 10-point lead in the fourth, squandered again. Purdy will take the shotgun snap. He'll step up to throw. Throws it downfield. Ronnie Bell finally catches it, tosses it to Saubert. Across the field to Aiyuk. Aiyuk out to Jordan Mason. He's running around out to Dominick Puni. Puni to Saubert. Niners have the ball at the 50. Saubert to his left to Brendel. He throws it behind him to Aiyuk. He's leveled out of bounds. Game over. Niners lose. Post-game show coming up. We're going to react to it here. A terrible loss for San Francisco to drop to 1-2 here. They did not trail until there were 2 seconds left in the game. Pathetic. Pathetic loss. Pathetic loss. Seahawks are 3-0. They lead the NFC West. This spoiled a career game for Jauan Jennings, who had 11 catches for $175 and 3 touchdowns. It spoiled a great game for Brock Purdy, who without Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle was 21-29 for 3 touchdowns. This 49ers defense is a problem. Nick Sorensen's in over his skis, man. 3 games in, he has been a fraudulent defensive coordinator. Ronnie Bell stinks. And wow, this Ravens-Cowboys game is a game now, as the Cowboys have come all the way back. They were down 28-6. It's now 28-25. Oh, Jenny Wolfie. Thank you for that. $2 super chat. So, Scotty Turner got my Rice jersey, right? Yeah, we'll call it at that. Can you guys email me, chase@chatsports.com? Jenny, I think you have it from before, but just send me an email. Smacker44, fire Nick Sorensen, cut Ronnie Bell and Devondre Campbell. Devondre Campbell's washed. Ronnie Bell stinks. Nick Sorensen, garbage. All right, post-game show coming up. Let's react to it all. That is one of the worst losses of Kyle Shanahan's tenure as the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. That's a tough one. Knowing that you had the Patriots coming up next week, Cardinals after that, you could have finished the first 5 games at 4-1. You're 1-2 now. This is bad. And I don't see how this defense gets any better. Yep. All right. Let's recap it all here on the San Francisco 49ers report. Let's do it. We just witnessed one of the worst losses of the Kyle Shanahan era. The Niners had absolutely no business losing that football game. They did not trail until there was 2 seconds left against a Los Angeles Rams team that made the Niners look healthy. The Rams were without Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, multiple starting offensive linemen, and this Niners defense could not get a stop after the first quarter. This is a dreadful loss for the San Francisco 49ers. This is a heartbreaking loss for the San Francisco 49ers. And really the word that comes to mind, it's an unfathomable loss for the San Francisco 49ers. It was nearly impossible for them to lose this game. They were in control of the Rams throughout pretty much the entire duration of this game. Yet Kyle Shanahan and the Niners lose yet another 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. They choke away another game. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. This is what a Super Bowl hangover looks like. And it's a damn shame because Brock Purdy, without the likes of Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle, played a stellar football game. Everybody has been wanting to see Brock Purdy perform without star-level players around him. People have said Brock Purdy isn't an elite quarterback. He's not worth $50, $60 million per year. The Niners would be crazy to pay him. He's not really that good. He's elevated by Kyle Shanahan, the play calling, the play designs, and all of the stars on this team. Brock Purdy, without those three all-pro players, 21 of 29, 258 yards and 3 touchdowns, no picks. He had a rating of 134. He was nearly perfect in this game. Jauan Jennings, as the starting outside wide receiver, career game for him. 11 touchdowns, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns, all for naught. And one of the reasons that the Niners lost this football game, you can point to a lack of offensive execution down the stretch. You can point to the Ronnie Bell drops. He should not be on this football team tomorrow. You can blame Kyle Shanahan. My biggest concern with this football team is the defense. They can't get stops consistently. They give up explosive plays downfield. Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay were smelling blood in the water. They can't stop the run when they need to. They can't generate pressure on the quarterback. And I'm looking at a Niners defense that has a lot of highly paid players. Outside of Fred Warner and Deommodore Lenoir, Nick Bosa here and there, Niners defense isn't bringing it. And the defensive coordinator is an issue. Coming into this game, the Niners were giving up 59% of third downs. That was second to last in the NFL. In this game, the Rams were 5 of 12 on third downs. A slight improvement, not good enough. Kyle Shanahan hired Nick Sorensen. He elevated him from within. It's 3 games into the year. Nick Sorensen looks like a stiff. Nick Sorensen looks like he's in over his skis. Because from what I've seen so far, there are communication breakdowns everywhere. He had no answer for why George Odom was matched up one-on-one against Justin Jefferson last week when the Niners gave up a 97-yard touchdown. You have Devondre Campbell getting cooked time and time again. And if you can't get off the field on third downs, you can't pressure the quarterback, you can't stop the run, you have communication breakdowns, and you're giving up vertical passes time and time again, you're the coach of the defense. What's going on? And I'll say this, and this is blaming Kyle Shanahan. And he has egg on his face after this loss. The Super Bowl hangover feels real. The vibes seem off. If you were to ask Bill Belichick what the importance is of special teams, he will always tell you it's a critical element of a football team and in a football game. Kyle Shanahan continues to not take special teams seriously. He doesn't put enough of an emphasis on that third phase of the game. And special teams have burnt the Niners over and over again, regular season, playoffs, in the Super Bowl under Kyle Shanahan's watch. Brian Schneider was supposed to be a good special teams hire. He has been terrible. The reason why the Rams were able to get into good range to kick the game-winning field goal, they had a massive return off the punt from Mitch Wishnowsky. This is not a sound football team right now. And while the offense played really well, the defense has stunk the last 2 games. The special teams have been terrible the last 2 games. A punt block last week, special teams breakdown this week, and it has to get fixed. And if you're Jed York and you're looking at this football club right now, it's 1-2. It's not the end of the world. But these are 2 bad losses in a row where last week you got exposed. This week you pissed down your leg and choked it away. Seattle Seahawks are 3-0. They have a 2-game lead over the Niners in the division. And you are paying all of this money to all of these players. And the product to start the year has been bad. I know the Niners were very impressive in week 1. To me, they look to be the most well-rounded and deepest team in football. But what has happened since then? And that was a little bit of a fluky game because this Niners offense could not get stopped running the football. So they had time of possession, 38 minutes on their side. The Jets couldn't find a group. They couldn't do anything. So this defense didn't have to be on the field all that long. Situationally, the Niners weren't tested because that game was a blowout. Back-to-back weeks, the Niners have gone up against some of the top coaches in the NFL, Kevin O'Connell and Sean McVay. And in back-to-back weeks, on both sides of the ball, and with a third phase, special teams, the Niners have been outcoached. And you can blame Kyle Shanahan for trotting Jake Moody out there for a 58-yard field goal, and he missed it. Everybody knew he was going to miss in that spot, which paved open a lane for the Rams to come back in this game. You got to trust your players. And at some point, the players also have to get it done. Jake Moody, you hit that field goal, game over. Niners are 2-1 in a game that they had to win. A get-right game for San Francisco, and he missed it. So when things go poorly, when there is a Super Bowl hangover, there is a snowball effect. And things seem to unravel all at once. And that's what's happening with the San Francisco 49ers right now. More to get to during our instant reaction post-game show. Game Time is our sponsor here today. Yesterday, I went to Norman for Oklahoma, Tennessee to watch some SEC football in the SEC opener. The pageantry, the passion, and the energy of college football is unmatched, and I was able to experience that thanks to the Game Time app. About 20, 30 minutes before kickoff, I pulled up the app, and I was able to get in the door with some incredible seats for an incredible Saturday at the lowest price guaranteed with the best seats. And that is Game Time's guarantee. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. And they guarantee you that you will find the lowest prices on the Game Time app compared to the competition. You can see the view from your seat before you buy, so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. So if you download the app and you create an account, use the code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS, you get $20 off your purchase. Terms apply. That's for your first purchase only. What time is it? Game Time. And it's not just an app for sporting events. If you want to go to concerts, comedy shows, theater shows, and more, Game Time has everything that you need. Well, I ran it for the first half of the show, and now, as my blood continues to boil, I go back to the point of how the Niners had no business of losing this football game. 25 first downs to 19. 391 total yards to 296. 24 first downs to the Rams 19. The Niners 6 of 11 on third downs, 5 of 12 for the Rams. Penalties, an issue. 7 penalties for 111 yards for San Francisco, 8 for 75 for the Rams. Time of possession, 33 minutes to 26. But until the Rams really started to find their groove, the Niners were dominating time of possession. It's just unfathomable how you can lose a game like this when the win probability was so skewed toward your side and you somehow still lose it. Jauan Jennings, he's along the lines of Fred Warner, one of the few players on this team who's actually bringing it. 11 grabs, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brandon Aiyuk, a good start to the game. What is going on, man? When you sign a new contract and you cause a ruckus and you cause drama and you stir up controversy all off season, when you sign that deal, you better produce. You better be in shape. You better bring it. You better live up to that contract. Brandon Aiyuk's not doing any of that right now. 5 catches, 43 yards, and after the first quarter, really nothing. Now I know Jauan Jennings had a big day, but who looked like the $30 million per year wide receiver in this game? Looked like Jauan Jennings. It didn't look like Brandon Aiyuk, and so far this year, it has not looked like Brandon Aiyuk. He continues to be a disappointment this year. And going back to this defense, there are players on that side of the ball. Nick Bosa, Malik Collins, Javon Hargrave had a sack. Leonard Floyd, Yetur Gross-Matos. They're a little bit light as far as edge talent goes. But the starting defensive line is good enough. The linebacking core, pretty good. But Devondre Campbell, I've seen enough. I've just seen enough. He's slow. He's cooked. He's a washed product. The secondary has good talent. They're not a well-coached unit. Mooney Ward hasn't played like an all-pro. It was good to see Talanoa Hufon get back, made a couple of tackles. He was on a snap count. Ji'Ayir Brown had a couple of good dislodges of the football and a couple of good pass breakups from time to time. I love Deommodore Lenoir. He's a baller. Isaac Yiadom has been a disappointment so far. Devondre Campbell has given this team nothing. But to me, when the defense is giving up explosive play after explosive play, and guys are wide open, and the opposing offense continues to take the top off of the defense and gash you with some vertical routes, to me, this is a coaching problem on the defensive side of the football. So this offense isn't playing up to its potential. The defense has sucked, and the special teams just continues to be a letdown for the San Francisco 49ers. I guess the good news is the Niners come out of this game somewhat healthy, but they come out of this game mentally limping. Ronnie Bell, I don't need to see him on the team, on the field any longer. He had a good preseason as a rookie, a bad preseason this year. He made the initial 53. The drop that he had downfield off a dot from Brock Purdy would have won the Niners the game because it would have been a chip shot for Jake Moody, who had his first miss in the biggest spot. It's a bad team loss for the Niners. Just an absolute joke, man. Losing this game is an absolute joke. The Niners dropped 7 passes today. How can that happen when you know that you don't have Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, or George Kittle? Who's to blame for this Niners loss? Let us know in the comment section. Seahawks 3-0. Cardinals, Rams, Niners 1-2. 2 games back as Mike McDonald has Seattle out to a perfect start. I hope this isn't the beginning of a long year and a disappointing year, but the Niners have to get it in line, and they have to get it going, and they have to correct some of these issues, and they got to get their head out of their asses. Last year was last year. Flush the Super Bowl. Right now, the Super Bowl hangover is real. We'll run through your Super Chats here. We'll give away our Niner football. And then we'll sign off. I know you got a lot there that you probably got to scroll through, right? Oh, you're good. The Nerd's Nest with the $5 Super Chat. We're going back to the 2000s now. Brock Purdy is Tim Rattay 2.0. Been faithful since 1987. Not anymore. I'm done. Brock Purdy's so much better than Tim Rattay, man. Brock Purdy was awesome today. The dude had nearly a perfect quarterback rating. He was 22 of 30 for 292. 3 touchdowns, no picks. And a yards per completion of 9.7. Come on now. Matthew Short, $5. Kyle, quit bringing on your homies and get a real defensive coordinator. John, you were absolutely accountable as well. They reached out to Bill Belichick. But how do you go from Bill Belichick to Nick Sorensen? I'm going to tweet that out right now. EC, $2 super chat. Chase, what did I tell you? I'm right. Good work by you, EC. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for always being a real one and supporting. And Nitty, hey, Chase, it's time to cut Ronnie Bell, and the defense fucking stinks. The defense stinks, and I don't see how it gets better with the defensive coordinator who isn't cut out for the job. Mike09, promote Staley as defensive coordinator. Drop Ronnie Bell. Drop Ronnie Bell. Do you make the move here early? On September 22nd, going into week 4. It's probably better to do it now as compared to later. Now, that would be admitting that you failed with your hire and your promotion of Nick Sorensen, but you can't mess around much longer. Mike09, promote Staley as DC, drop Bell. Ronnie Bell stinks. Mr. Black Ice, $2 super chat. Third and Jauan has turned into Jauan the Don, real one. Yo, Jauan Jennings was terrific. When was the last time we saw a Niners wide receiver have a game like that? And that's considering that Brandon Aiyuk and Deebo Samuel are top 10 highest paid wide receivers. Jauan Jennings was terrific as an outside wide receiver. And I think further conversations that we can have, when Deebo comes back, do you have him in the inside? And then Aiyuk and Jennings on the outside. Bearded Niner. Don't forget Juice's boneheaded penalty that made Moody kick a long field goal. Yeah, it was a hold. I thought it was a ticky-tack hold, but that definitely pushed the Niners back. Again, this is a team loss and a bad loss at that. John Wallace, $7. Cut Bell, sit McKivitz, and Sorensen is not a defensive coach. Special teams are horrendous. We've got to address and no buttering it up anymore. Yeah. Ronnie Bell doesn't look to be an NFL wide receiver right now. Unfortunately, there's not a better option than Colton McKivitz. Sorensen, not cut out for the job, at least through 3 weeks. Special teams suck. Cameron Ezel, I'm sorry, this is all on Kyle, his team, his staff. It's easy to say that. Kyle Shanahan's definitely to blame. Matt Keller, this was embarrassing. What happened to the 2022 defense? What happened to our elite receivers? They need to fix this shit fast. 7 drops today. 7 drops today. And you know what? The Niners missed D'Amico Ryans, who's crushing it with Houston. I know they lost today to Minnesota, but D'Amico Ryans is one of the better defensive minds in football. Matthew Short, $5. Chase, we go from Ryan to Sorensen and Wilkes. Kyle, you're to blame for this loss. I don't get how you reach out to Bill Belichick. Hey, Bill, you're the greatest coach of all time alongside Bill Walsh. And then you settle for Nick Sorensen as defensive coordinator. Botched process. All right, let's give away our Niners football. Week 3 MVP, who's it going to be? Is Kelly still here? Kelly was sending in hella super chats earlier. Grateful Dead Kelly, are you still here?
Kelly.
Is Kelly here? Are you here, Kelly? All right, let's spin it again.
All right. Here we go.
Scott Turner. All right, Scott Turner wins the football and the jersey. Have a day, Scott and Jenny Wolfie. We'll get those sent to you. And I'm pretty sure I have Jenny Wolfie's email here. Yep, I have Jenny Wolfie's email. Awesome stuff. All right, we're going to get this post-game show out. Even though it was a loss, hell of a day, 125,000 views. More than 2,000 likes. And win or lose, you're the best for supporting everything that we do. We're signing off. For Chip, I'm Chase. Another awful loss, so we'll talk more about it tomorrow. And I'll talk about it on my Instagram page at Chase_senior here in a bit.